All right. Who wants to recap what happened last week?
Take it away, Zaltu.
Last week, John sold some insurance to some poor sods who then promptly died.
Based.
That
They got to
sucks.
use their insurance without ever paying their premium.
Well, no,
Pretty
it's
pog.
the other way around.
Well,
They
they have
didn't
life
pay. They didn't pay their downs. So technically, they're going to eternally be on. What's that? I forget what it's called. Basically, their family now has to pay their insurance policy forever.
Their corpses are repossessed.
Yeah, the rights to
One
their
of them
lives.
is a mist, so the collections process is taking some time.
Yeah.
And then we murderized another guy. And
Skipping
then we
over some
told the
beats
church
here.
that it was okay to do it.
Yeah,
We're
he was
skipping over
bad.
some beats here, I feel like.
We are indeed skipping quite a few beats.
Well, just keep the essentials.
We were on the investigative beat of a Suffolk Caltro, who we believe to be the ice type murderer of several individuals around town.
Type murderer.
Yes,
It's like a Pokemon.
Yes, gotta catch them all.
Murderer, I choose you. Murder.
We did choose him. We believed him to be working under the employ of Torgs and something Icewind. The
Torga Icewind runs.
Torga
Torgs,
Icewind,
yeah.
of course. The dwarven woman who is running a very aggressive marketing campaign. And we tracked them back to Brimchander, where it became apparent that they were doing some shady deals around here. And we were able to, with a process of stealth and hunter's mark, sort of track Suffolk Keltro to the scene of a attempted crime, where he was attempting to stab someone.
to sacrifice her.
It was a
Correct. And
totally
hold that
different
thought.
fountain path than the last
I'm
one.
being
so.
called, so Branyan will take it away.
We murked him effortlessly.
Yes,
That's
I
where
took
we left
0
off.
damage.
I don't
That's
feel
good.
like it was effortless.
I took absolutely no damage. And
Yeah.
didn't even I did not even spend any spell slots. I don't think.
Well, that's not true. You spent a lot of them trying to get them to sign.
No,
Yeah.
but not on the bus.
Well, you did
You
spend
just
one.
spent-
Okay.
Spend
You tried-
dying.
You tried to command him.
That's a cantrip,
But yeah, you
Oh, you
tried to
did
command him,
command
but
him.
it
I
didn't
did.
work.
I did try to command him, but it didn't work. Yeah, so I just killed him. We just killed him instead. So,
Bark.
Yeah.
can you say
Um,
die as a command? It's one word.
No, it can't be
No.
like harmful.
Oh, it can't be harmful. That's right.
And then after that, we found a church because one of us has an acolyte background, I guess.
Well, you guys knew the church existed in town. You just didn't want to go back to the
We found
bar.
I had no idea what that weird cross-shaped building was.
it. We had discovered it. It wasn't actually there before. No one in the town knew about it.
Yeah.
There was a gnome named Knob Gobbler or something.
There is
He had a
an
name.
acolyte that lives there named Copper Knobberknocker that was talking with you guys, but you guys weren't necessarily healed
Knobbler.
by him. You were healed by the priest that runs the place, and I totally have the name because I totally have the sheet for Brimchander up right now. That guy, Mishan.
Yo, we haven't started, have we?
Yeah, we are doing a recap.
Yeah, I just
Were
got
you
back.
here for it? It's fucking.
No, I mean, I said I'd be right back.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, we just figured you'd be back.
I didn't hear it.
Well, when you say
I thought
right back, it's supposed to be like instantaneous.
pretty much, I guess. I don't know.
Sorry, my be right back spell malfunctioned. I was not
We
back
upcasted it
right
to
there.
be even longer.
Pretty much. So yeah, you guys had killed Cephacaltro and taken his head. All while that was happening, you kind of came to the realization that something more than corporate espionage was probably at play. I don't know if that was a hinted or not. Okay.
Kind of.
Maybe kind of. Never mind. Yeah, his head basically had frozen in Indigo's hands while he had spoken a few final words to him without the rest of his body. And you guys
Oh
had
yeah, I
carried
remember
over.
that. I disregarded it because it seemed stupid.
It was unscientific. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have to be that guy.
As a cleric, I only believe in science and reason.
And you guys had found yourselves at the House of the Morning Lord instead of going back to the Northlook, because that's where you last knew that Torga Icewind had headed. I'm guessing that's why you guys didn't want to go there. And you had taken up shelter here and actually gotten healed by the priest, Mishan, that works there, or that runs the
Actually, we
place.
didn't go back to the Northlook because we had insulted the keeper
You do that every time
over
you're
and
there, though.
over. Yes, and yeah, but I was a different character the last time.
You just kill yourself and get a new character, then you can insult him again. I don't.
Exactly. To be fair, though, SFEs wasn't insulting him. He was just not doing much of anything
Harassing
else.
him.
Yeah.
So, you guys are currently at the House of the Morning Lord. You're kind of setting up for a long rest right now, but before we did that, the dog barked,
Dog bark.
Correct.
and
The
we
bear
probably continue to do that throughout the entirety of the night.
Cool.
Yeah. Shush. Chew.
Sorry.
Wants attention.
Yeah, she wants loving.
Hey, Nate, don't bark.
So you
Giving
guys
you
are currently at the
attention.
House of the Morning Lord. Mishan is currently in the back making tea for y'all while you guys have been talking to Cover Nomberknocker, who is kind of hinted that he might want you guys to do something for him as recompense, even though he's not necessarily the one that had healed you. He's just kind of like, if you're ever in like the area up more towards Tourmaline, there's a buddy of mine out there who I'm kind of worried about.
You can consider.
Clearly.
Like,
Extremely worried. Does he have health insurance?
I think so. I don't know.
Where-
I doubt it.
Is it with his company though?
Yeah, consider. We consider. How far? What do you think he's mixed up in?
No. It's he's out alone in a cabin out there, so it's entirely possible that stuff could happen. I don't know. I was there a while ago, but I haven't checked up on him recently. I was wondering if you're ever out
Very
there.
worried about him.
I can't promise anything, but if we end up in the area,
He's an older gentleman by the name of Macretus, kind of a wizard-like inventor person. Yeah, he's eccentric. You won't be able to mistake him for somebody else.
eccentric wizard-like inventors don't fare too well out here in the snow.
Like I said, I'm not asking you to go out of your way, but if you ever find yourself up there, just check in up on him and make sure he's all right. And he points at your map, and I can kind of bring you guys over to it and kind of circle the
Already
exact spot that he's talking about.
It's not the arrow marked murder place, is it?
That's somebody else put that there. I don't know who put that
I
there.
put that there, actually. Because that's
okay.
where we were heading initially, because there was a murder there. I think we solved that problem, though.
Yeah. He
Yeah.
points right there in the map. It's just above the woods and above Lonelywood.
Okay.
It's pretty eerie place, but it was empty besides us last time I was there. Like I said, if you're ever there, just I did heal that guy's paper cut, and he points over at
He healed his own paper
Aurelia.
cut. He healed my stab wound.
Yeah, that was a step wound. We'll consider it if we tend to be in the area.
Okay. Well, that's all I ask. And it's just kind of that's the conversation you guys have while you guys are taking your long rest. So eventually throughout the night, at the House of the Morning Lord.
It's like we're clearly trying to go to sleep. And he's just still here. And we're just yeah. No, if we're in the area.
And you guys eventually do fall asleep for the night. And while that's happening, Strawn, you wake up to what you think is in the middle of the night. You assume that somebody shook you awake or something along those lines, but that's when the point when you realize that you can't move. And the pew that you've been sleeping on is in a wellspring of infinite blackness, seemingly lost to the void, acting as if a canoe for your only source of land.
Good morning.
Greetings, gentlemen.
Eventually,
All your base are belong to us.
Eventually, some inky tendrils pierce the blackness and find themselves surrounding you.
Ooh.
At some point, one of them brings with it a book. It's fairly plain, but you seem to have some sort of instinctual recognition that this is something different. And
Strong energy, if you will.
yeah, a strong energy.
I can sense the power.
As a head from the darkness with a severely elongated neck pierces through, and what appears to be a fairly attractive woman, if not eerie as shit, as the colloquial term, rises up to your ear to where you can just barely hear, and she says, "The most dangerous game is the pursuit of knowledge."
Thought it was man.
Thought it was knife Monopoly.
Thought it was video games.
And this is kind of what it looks like. And it's around that point when you wake up for real this time, on the pew, as if nothing had happened, but this time there is indeed a book in your hands.
I'm gonna wake up in a, kind of gasping for air in a cold sweat until I look down and realize that I'm actually holding something. And realize that it is the exact thing that I was just thinking or dreaming about.
Other than that, your night is fairly unremarkable. The only other thing that happens tonight, other than that, Indigo, while you're sleeping, and this is just one of the things that you've noticed, you feel chilly, which is not something that's normal for you. Supposedly this place is warmer. There's blankets that you've wrapped around. You're not completely immune to cold, but in the climates of Icewind Dale, it's always been fine. This is the first time you've felt this cold ever, as your very soul appears to have frozen. But throughout the night, it's as if it thawed, almost like you acclimated to it. And you wake up the next day just fine.
Interesting.
This is called your heart rate slowing.
Yeah. I'm shifting into sloth mode.
Physically.
On all levels except physical, I am sloth. Cut to 5 minutes of Indigo hanging from a tree, and then grabbing onto his own arm, and then dropping to the floor.
Yeah. You guys all wake up the next morning. With perfectly fine. You guys got yourselves a long rest.
Pog, I have spell slots.
I have more spell slots now.
I also have more spell slots. Yeah, suck it, Warlock. You will never have more spell slots.
Never.
Never. You have more cantrips, though.
2, take it or leave it.
I will never have cantrips.
In the morning, the woman that you had saved the life of does wake up around the same time that you guys do. Also to Mishan, who has put out some type of hot beverage and just a little bit of food for all you all before she eventually thanks you for all that you've done and goes out herself into the dim light of the aurora in the sky.
Before she leaves, Indigo, without realizing how ominous this will sound, puts a hand on her shoulder and is just like, take care. You have cheated Death twice now, and he is very stingy about that.
She's just like, okay. And then she leaves.
Yeah.
It's kind of
What do
like...
you mean twice?
She had told you that she had bribed a guard to take her name out of
Okay,
the
well, yeah,
lots.
but like that's not actually necessarily avoiding death. Odds are she wouldn't have been picked.
That is, because she would have died. She would have been sacrificed.
If she was picked.
Yeah.
If she had happened to be randomly picked.
No,
She was picked, and that's not what I understood. I understood that
No,
she
her
bribed the
name was
guard to
still...
remove the name.
Yeah. It was, like, her name wasn't even in the lots before it was drawn. Would she have been picked? You're not sure.
I'm pretty sure she would have been picked.
Law of the universe states.
It's that the other guy had picked her was
Yeah.
the thing.
Yeah. I think
Alright.
Well, the other guy picked her because
Because
she
she
was
did
in.
that. yeah.
Exactly. I feel like she's cheated Death twice now.
I think she cheated death twice, but it was the same cheat.
There's a lot of semantics going on for this.
First, you
What do you guys wanna do?
huge cheats
Indigo-
for one death.
Indigo's got his feelings. he
I
for,
mean,
for
if-
Indigo, like the choice of the bribery the first time was an act of cheating Death, and then it pushed her into the
Oh, watch! I'm
situation
gonna
the second time.
inhale. Oh, I'm breathing. I'm cheating death.
She gets fucking impaled. And they're just stabbed from behind.
She walks out the
1-inch
door.
punch and
Yeah.
collapses long.
Look what he's done.
So, what's
right,
the
then-
plan for today?
Well, we have to go collect our bounty.
Is there a
I mean,
bounty?
if you want.
Yep.
Wait, you guys are getting paid for this?
We are. Good luck, John.
We
So
both
yeah, I'm gonna get my bonus from the company for setting these people up.
Yeah, we have.
You
to go
will not.
back to the
I'm telling you right now, as the game master, you will not.
Indigo.
Can we
has to
just
go,
fluff that that's my actual reward rather than whatever I'm about to
That's
get?
the reason he's gonna get the payment. It's literally that. Like that's how the money works out. The reason we all get paid. Yeah, Indigo will lead the group back to the bar because we were sent on this mission for that reason. Back
Yes.
to the woman who hired him.
The Northlick. You were told that she would be there to basically give out payment should you have succeeded.
Mhm.
And I totally have the page for this quest up as well. Don't question it. Yeah, Hlyn Trollbane, specifically. An elderly
Yeah, no,
shield dwarf woman.
Trollbane.
Trollbane. The Bane of Trolls. Yeah, as you guys start walking over to the Northlick, you notice the door gets kicked out and a different dwarf woman that you know to be Torg.
Targa?
Torga
Yeah,
Icewind, yeah. Who is currently weighing an emptier bag of coins as several individuals that look like they just bought their scimitars walk out with her, and she's just barking orders. All right, get the goddamn sled and let's move on.
Hey,
and they-
woman, if you're looking for the other guy, he's fucking dead.
That's the wrong statement you should be making, you fucking dumbass.
She looks at you.
I literally thwump him on the back of the fucking helmet, and it rings like the goddamn Liberty Bell, like ding.
Yeah. She She looks at you with a scowl. She walks up next to you and kicks your shin, and she goes, if you want me to roll, fine. But
yeah,
it's not. There was
last time this happened, someone rolled a 1 and whacked the armor under my suit.
I don't know why I rolled 2 of those. Does a 12 hit you?
No, not
So
at
she
all.
she like tings against your armor on your shin, and it doesn't affect you at all. But she's also fine, and she just goes, "You'll never do business in Icewind Dale. I'll have you know, ain't
Funny
happening."
to say that. I literally did some business with your men yesterday.
She starts
Quite
walking
profitable.
off. "You'll never do business in this town," and then she just walks off with the sled and the rest of her new hires that she had to get.
See, I was hoping we could kill them now. It would be a lot easier.
If you want to, out in broad day, well,
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's
I
all
literally like scruff him like by the back of the neck like a fucking kitten, and just like,
like, look, if they
can we
attack
not-
first, self-defense.
can we not like for 5 seconds? Like, I understand you're on a bit of a hot streak, but like,
No. See, if we attack them later, or when they're like making camp or something, or about to murder someone, then technically it's an act of aggression. Whereas this, if it's self-defense, legally
Yeah,
speaking,
listen, your little legal ramifications are something that are necessary somewhere else. They're not necessary here. No one
popping
cares.
up in everybody's the top left of their HUD. This action has consequences.
Yeah, and like literally, like he's just like, no one. There's not a legal system here. You don't have to.
There is a legal system here. You guys have circumvented it by killing all those people.
Yeah, I know, but like that's Indigo's like mental understanding. So he's just like, there's not the legal system here. Like, there's no understand. Like, this is not the concern of yours you need to be making. You don't have to anger people until it's self-defense. You can just go about your business and wait. Like, just go. And Indigo leads his way into the North.
I prefer to think of it as morally upstanding.
That is not what lawful good means.
Well, I don't think I am lawful.
Lawful
good.
means you
I don't know
either
what I am,
hold.
actually.
Did you not select one?
I don't
Whatever.
think I was given the option.
Lawful doesn't necessarily mean you follow other people's laws. More so that
It
you
means
just
you have
follow
a
your
moral
own.
code.
Yeah, you have a
Yeah.
code.
Yeah.
Good means that you are thinking about others more so than yourself at times. Like your first thought is other people. I don't know if that follows your line of logic, but
I don't think that lawful good as an alignment can exist. If you're following the law but also trying to be good, then there's eventually going to be a conflict.
there is going to
means
be
your-
conflict. Yeah.
Lawful can mean your own morality. Like, you can have your own code and be a good person.
Well, yeah, sure, but it's more like if your code goes against being a good person in a specific situation, then you.
Well, if you're a
most
good
likely
person,
good
if
to
you're a
get-
good person, most likely your code doesn't really come to play on that.
Yeah,
You want, your
well, yeah,
personal
but then you're
code
not- so
wouldn't
you're
be
not
set
lawful.
up.
that's the
Your
thing, then
personal
you're
code
making that
is
lawful.
lawful.
Right, but
yeah.
like that's the situation.
And
It's
now,
like-
and you have drudged up the reason why most people don't like the alignment system
yeah,
because
yeah.
of, it is in, like
It's an
there-
antiquated system that doesn't have enough functionality to be worth it. Anyway,
especially in 5e. In like 3.5, I think there's a lot of spells that affected it. There's a couple things
Yeah.
in 5e that affects it as well, or like
I
get affected by
enter,
it.
I enter and begin looking for
Yeah.
my hire, my employer.
Yeah, you noticed her last time you were here, but of course you weren't done with your job, so you didn't approach her. She is in the same spot at the same table that she was before, just drinking away at a mug, and she does have another one placed down. You feel like it's been there a while.
Indigo
It's the
approaches.
same one, just slightly less liquid.
Yeah. Indigo approaches and beckons Strawn, Aurelia, and John over.
Hello. Is it done?
He gestures to Strawn and their bag.
Yes. I reach in and I just kind of lift, or no, I'll lift up like the lid to my satchel and just kind of let them peek into the bag. Like I'll motion it towards them.
Why is it frozen?
It just kind of did
That's
that.
actually a question we have for you. It was not mentioned beforehand taking this job that after we separated the head from the body, it would continue to speak and then freeze itself over.
That's a genuine surprise. I thought,
It was.
well, I thought
Yes,
there
it
might have
was.
been I thought there might have been a connection between him and the Frostmaiden, but I thought he was just a midwinter child.
He said that phrase as well. What is a midwinter child?
Oh, somebody who was born on midwinter. And you guys would know that midwinter is a specific day on the map. It's actually coming up in the next couple of weeks for you guys. But it's specifically like how the calendar system for the Forgotten Realms is. There's one day after this month is over that is just midwinter.
Okay.
And she goes to say, those born on midwinter are said to have been blessed by a rill. Whether or not they follow a rill is a different thing entirely, but I figured that because the only people that were dying were the people in the 3 towns that sacrificed people, that might have been the reason, but I wasn't sure.
No, he was farther down than that.
That's disconcerting. Still,
Midwinter child sounds like losers, am I right, guys?
says the midwinter child.
Indigo offers you a side eye because he was definitely hearing his references to you as one.
Still, regardless, you have done the job I had asked, and she puts down a sack of coins on the table for you to grab.
I count the coins.
It's 100 gold coins.
And break it up to 25 each. Further questioning. It appears while he was working for Torga Icewind, he had a secondary motivation. He was targeting people who, and he like looks over his shoulder a bit, but he's like, people who had taken the extra incentive to have their name removed from the sacrifices.
I figured that might have been a cause. But
And
like I
he
said,
said-
I wasn't sure.
He said something else that concerned me. That this wasn't over.
There's a long winter ahead for Icewind Dale. I don't know how long I plan to stay for it, but... And she just kind of like takes her drink and sips it down. I don't really have much else, many other places I could go, so I'm gonna stick it out for a while.
Yeah.
And she looks over to you and you know, the rest of you. There is definitely some use for people that do the right thing. And today you have done the right thing. So thank you. And she puts down an extra gold coin on the table and says, drinks on me. And she gets up and walks away. Goes up to her room, and that's the last you see of her. Ever. You'll never see her again. No, not necessarily. You do understand that her position is retired bounty hunter, so it's.
I was gonna ask her a question before she left, though.
If you want to stop her, by all means.
I was gonna ask. So, did you need this head?
No, you can keep it. I just needed proof of the kill.
Thank you. And my eyes just kind of widen, and I have like the tiniest of smiles as a facial expression.
Yeah.
She
Indigo was
faster.
Also not going. Yeah, Indigo was also not going to try to ever remove the head from Strawn's bag. He was just going to be like, I trust it. I
have
trust
noticed.
it.
Yeah, the head, while frozen, is still smiling itself, a very gleeful, almost innocent smile in a way. Like, pure. Which is very unsettling to look at every time anybody looks inside Strawn's bag.
Nah.
All right.
Well,
so,
we don't look in their bag often.
You guys have a gold coin that she has given to
I
you
would
guys to buy
recommend
to buy drinks. What would you guys like to spend the rest of your time doing? Because this is like at the point stuff has opened up. Where do you guys want to go next?
Well, we should go to the market, try and get our 4 scrimshaws appraised so we know really how much gold we're throwing around. And then it's shopping time. Let's see what
Alright.
we can spend.
Bryn Chandler is probably the best place to try to buy stuff, so that's by
I
all
figured,
means.
yeah.
When you approach some stores, it's like mostly when they see John. Some of them specifically look a little bit panicked, and like even at some point, one person just straight up closes shop as soon as they see you.
Hey, he owes me money.
No, you don't know who they are.
That does not stop what I say.
I turn to our resident charisma experts, Strawn and Aurelia, and I'm like, can you get them to open up?
I'm gonna kind of like clear my throat and be like, well, I'm not the one with the head in my bag, so I guess I'll talk more. I'm gonna just politely knock, as though I didn't just watch him close the door as we showed up.
We're out of stock.
Well, it's a good thing we're selling.
We're out of money.
I'm sure we can figure something out.
No.
Mm.
Do you want me to beat him up?
Can we
Fucking,
find?
can you
Come
not
on.
beat random people up?
I think I'm starting to understand why they're closed. John is a menace. I guess we have to fucking look around and try to find shops that will sell to us.
Just breaks their arm and is like, that would cost way less if you had insurance.
You can roll me
Yeah,
an
yeah.
investigation.
That's kind of how insurance fraudsters work.
Can anyone or
Yeah, I suppose. But that 19 is pretty much enough. You eventually find a smaller shop, and there's an older lady, human, at the front of it, and she notices John, and she just goes, whispers into Indigo, and it's just, you know that one caught the eye of Torga Icewind, right? I wouldn't be traveling with him.
Nah, that explains some more. Hey, John, do me a favor. Go
Yeah.
look on. I need your help. We need to split up. Can you go start looking on that end of town to try to find someone that will sell to us?
You know what? Instead, I'm just going to try and find this Torga lady, and
Sure. Yeah, go look over there.
figure out. I'm going to go try and find Torga.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
And he walks off. And then he's like, all right. Sorry, my apologies. He's just been following us around like lost puppy.
That's all right. Just don't bring him to my business ever again. I don't want to get closed down because of him.
I would never.
Okay. Well, what can I help you with, sweetie?
I have some items that I'm looking to sell and some items that I'm looking to buy.
Well, show me.
I'm gonna pour out the little scrimshaw that
Oh! She picks one up and looks at it. Oh! And she smiles. How many of these do you have?
we have 4.
I'll give you 40 gold pieces for them.
Oh, nice, sweet.
Yes.
Is that each?
No, I think that's
What-
total. Yeah,
Yeah, total. It's total.
yeah.
For all 4, like 10 gold each.
That sounds nice.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, we can
Super
do that.
good.
He'll take that. So everyone will get an extra 10 gold.
You'll give John his eventually.
Yeah. And he inquires where he can purchase weapons.
There is a shop nearby known as Black Iron Blades. Should fetch a nice price.
He thanks her and head over there. But he asks her if she sells torches.
I do. And you notice that while you're talking to her, she started sticking needles into the scrimshaws.
I mean,
Alright.
she paid for them, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're her scrimshaws. Who gives a shit?
She ties a bit of hair around one of them, and you hear somebody like far away just yelp with a scream. Ooh.
She paid for them. Yeah, I'm gonna buy another 10 torches.
All right, absolutely. You can spend the money to buy 10 torches.
All right.
I forget how much
is
that
10?
is. I don't know.
Fuck! I needed you.
Look it up. Look it up on.
Hold on, now I gotta open
1
D.
gold.
0.1 gold for 10 torches.
No,
0.1
I think
gold
it's 0.1.
Oh, so
per
10.
torch, yeah.
So for 10 torches.
Yeah, a 1
No,
copper
it's-
piece for
Yeah, and then I'll just
1 copper piece a torch. All right.
Yeah, so then I'll just go to 9. Sweet. And does she have any rations?
Yes.
Okay.
This one, and she holds up one, and then she puts it down. You don't want that one. And she finds
Don't
another
want
box.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
I point to the one that she said that we don't want that one. Why don't we want that one?
And she looks at you, and she actually pulls your face in closer and looks at you in the eyes. It's like, you want this one.
I want to know about that one.
You want it.
What about it?
Well, I mean, you're correct, but can we know?
It's made with a particular kind of ingredient.
What
what
kind of
ingredient would that be?
ingredient?
Tofu.
Soy, it'll throw off your estrogen levels. Just-
Beyond meat.
I'll grab 4 days worth of rations.
All right. Absolutely, you can spend the money for that.
But what's the ingredient?
And she,
Brussels
whisp-
sprouts.
and she whispers into your ear, and she just said, it's bear heart
That's not that bad.
with just a sprinkle of crushed human teeth.
That's not that
Lost
much.
me on the human teeth.
How much? How much?
It's a normal price of a ration
I'll
for a
take
day's
it.
worth of. Yeah, there you go.
How much is that?
How do I get my hand?
Good
on the
question.
teeth?
Soon
4
as-
days worth of rations is 2 gold pieces.
2 gold. Okay, thank you.
It's like 5 silver a ration. Yeah.
I was still thinking about torches, and so I was like, "That's not right."
John, you're currently looking for Torg.
Yes, Torga.
Give me,
Excuse you.
yeah. Well, you're looking for Torg's, which is run by Torga. Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
I feel like Torg reminds me of that dude from Borderlands.
It is, yeah, 100%.
I was also 19.
You heard something about her going out to the Eastway, and then you also heard something about her going out to the North Gate, and like the information's very contradictory, and by the time you've checked both places, you kind of feel like if she was heading out, you've just missed her.
I'm gonna dancing lights just for fun.
But she does seem to have left the town.
Yeah, she left town. She is a
Okay.
merchant company. She probably went to go sell elsewhere.
I go for weapons now.
Yeah, so you are heading for the Black Iron Blades. There's a smithy, an outdoor smithy. For the most part, there's tarp set up to try to stop the snow coverage from getting into the forge. But when you come up, there is a shield dwarf who is currently smashing a shield into proper shape.
Hi. I require some weaponry.
What type of weapon? What can I get for you?
I need a maul, heavy hammer, two-handed.
And he kind of gets up and he sets the shield down. He walks over to a rack nearby, and you see there are several mauls that all look exactly the same. Very basic, almost uninspired, you'd say. It's almost like he copy and pasted one maul to another. And he's looking through them as if he's selecting a good coat. And he picks out one. And he hands it over to you, and then... Give it a swing.
He gives it a swing.
It feels like a maul. There's nothing special about it, but he like smiles. That's a good maul right there.
Nice.
And I need a mall, a shopping center.
Yeah, but he's 10 gold pieces.
All right, I'll hand him 10 gold pieces, and then I tell him that I'm also looking for. Let me see how much they are. Yeah, I'm looking for a couple javelins.
Javelin?
Yeah,
Just
just a couple,
like 2
10.
or 10. 10, just a couple 10.
Yeah, just a couple 10. I listen. All right, I'm trying to diversify my fighting styles.
Well, keep in mind the javelins are like 2 pounds each.
Keep in mind that I am a Goliath.
You are a Goliath.
Yeah.
He looks over to a rack of javelins and it's like the same process. Like, I don't think I have 10. And he looks over somewhere else. Oh wait, no I do. And he pulls out another rack that they all look completely identical. They look new, like he made them, but they're all like the same. And it's just like, it's almost off-putting. It's like a liminal space with how samey they all are.
It's
like,
incredible. He does
five-
good work.
5 silver each.
All right. I give him, so for 10, I give him, so with the
So-
maul and the 10 javelins, I give
50
him
silver, so 5 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 15 gold total. Awesome.
15? No, it's 5 silver each.
Right, but
buying
including
10.
the 10 gold for the maul.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I was confused. All right. Then yeah, you got 10 javelins now.
Yeah.
You just have like a bag on your back that's just filled
You
with
added-
javelins.
Yeah.
You added that to your backpack
Yes.
and not your inventory.
Correct.
But it's a mall. Are you not using it?
Am I not
Why
wearing
would
my
you-
back?
Why would you
Well,
not
yeah, but it's
wear-
just
why
not
would
in
you
your
not use them
equipment,
all,
it's
dude?
just
Come
the
on,
backpack.
man.
Oh, fine.
Um,
All right, cool. I'll
And
just.
black iron blades is kind of like around here, just kind of putting it out. Yeah. It's more
Yeah, I
towards the
can
center
build
of
it for my
town.
backpack.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's nutty.
Yeah.
Still lets you equip it even though it's in your backpack.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I can
It
hold
doesn't
stuff in my
make
back.
sense.
I can take stuff from my backpack.
Yeah,
Eventually,
but then
What?
and it's equipped.
You've never taken something out of your backpack?
No.
in
I never have zippers.
in John's search for Torga Icewind, he does eventually run into you guys again while you're outside Black Iron Blades.
Hi, John.
Too late. I've already
Hey.
walked away.
Apparently, Torga left town.
Oh,
I expected that.
we were buying weapons.
She's a traveling
I mean,
merchant.
cool. Did you need weapons?
Not for me.
I always need weapons.
You never not need
martial
weapon.
class. I am martial class.
And
I
the
need-
shop owner is just like, yeah, you always need a weapon.
Yeah.
The more the
Why?
merrier.
Have you heard-
That's why I have Rex.
Have you heard of the Fist of the Lord?
I think I made that
use.
one at one point.
That's
I look around at his incredibly mediocre stock. I'm like, yes, I somehow don't believe
He pulls
this.
out
You
what
make
essentially looks like brass knuckles. It's like, yeah, these. They
Yeah,
look
Fist of the Lord.
uninspired.
He's
These are
incredible.
more like the fists of like the Earl's assistant.
Oh, I think I have those too.
God
And he
is a
pulls out
stretch.
another set of like brass knuckles that look
Identical brass
exactly the
knuckles.
same.
Those are definitely Fist of Earl's assistant. You can tell. They're very different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is anybody else buying weapons here, or is that all? It was just the martial character.
Yeah, just the only martial class out here.
I
get-
mean, John's a
Is
martial.
he like? Is he
Wait,
like a
okay,
leather
I have
weapon?
a weapon.
Yeah, but you already
I
have
think
weapons.
I think life domain clerics can only use simple weapons.
Yeah.
No, maybe
You can use simple
I don't know.
weapons. They still use weapons, though. They still like shields and go up front line.
I mean,
Yeah.
sorcerers can use simple weapons.
Yeah, but they can use medium
Huh.
armor, like clerics.
I can
and
use heavy
shields.
armor.
Yeah.
I mean, what fucking complex exotic weapon are you gonna use?
Can you afford
I
heavy
mean-
armor right now?
I have
What?
heavy armor on me right now.
I could. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, could you afford any better armor? Because I couldn't afford any better armor.
There is no better armor. I'm pretty sure. Maybe
You're
there
wearing
is.
scale
Like,
mail. First of all, like
he
scale mail
have-
is medium armor, by the way. You
Is
can't
it
wear
really?
you don't have proficiency with heavy armor as a cleric.
Yeah, I do. As
you
a life cleric, I do.
As a life cleric doesn't give you that proficiency.
Well, I don't know. It says so in my
Well,
D&D
you're wrong.
run sheet.
It's actually the
Armor,
acolyte thing.
heavy
No, you're
weapon, heavy
Yeah.
armor, heavy
Yeah, they're-
armor,
they're
light
right,
armor,
yeah.
medium armor, shields.
Yeah, I can't believe you cheated,
So-
but yeah, it says so right there.
I hacked the server and added it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can wear heavy armor. It's just whether or not you want to get the +2 dex bonus. I don't know what your dex modifier is.
+2.
Yeah, so
Does he have whips?
But I have a shield. Wait.
Ugh,
Inventory.
I think my sister sells them inside.
I'm going inside. I'm taking my dancing lights with me.
Yeah, and you see.
Oh fuck! I can't see. Oh, help! Help!
there's an entire forge lighting the area.
Ah, I'm blind.
It's not in monochrome colors.
Oh,
Yeah, so you head inside, and
while
there's
taking a poop. I have no interest in buying weapons.
with
Yeah.
like light brown hair. You see a female shield dwarf inside who's currently selling stuff, and she's like, "What can I help you with?"
Do you have whips?
Ah, yes, I do. And she pulls one out and puts it on the table.
I hand her 2 golden dip. Just on my heels. I want to talk to people.
Just out.
that's our
Yeah.
charisma.
Yep, there you go. So now you have a whip. Congratulations.
I no longer
and-
have to get close to people if I need to melee, which
Yeah.
I don't.
So, you guys are... I don't know if you guys are finished shopping. What do you guys want to do now? There was some stuff I heard. I think I heard at one point some people wanted to go to Good Mead to check out why there's a mead shortage.
Yeah, mead shortage feels important.
I feel like
Strawn will just look confused. Is it?
the economy of this place has been kind of destroyed
Yeah,
in general.
there hasn't
Not- I
been
mean-
very many traders coming into Icewind Dale.
Other
Why
than
though? The
fucking
culture's lively.
Argos, Icewind.
There's been
Yeah.
that, and people like her,
There's-
like pretty much the only people who are like coming in to trade stuff.
We
But
can
she's like
we can
local.
stop. We can stop by Good Mead because we have to go up towards Caer Konig anyway. Because we still have to solve the invisible thief problem.
There's an invisible thief.
Oh, that's right.
Oh right, John, you were not with us before, or you were. I don't remember. It gets very
I
fuzzy.
was
John.
I was not.
John was there.
Yeah, right.
Other John.
Other John. Other John.
Spooky
Really
John,
weird.
Who also
Other-
wasn't actually there.
Other
It wasn't
John,
actually there.
Suplex Baby was weird.
Suplex Baby was there, yeah.
There are invisible thieves in Caer Konig, dwarf feet, stealing RGB gamer light from taverns.
Gamer Lantern.
Gamer lantern. Right.
Yeah, I hope they had those insured.
They did
They
not.
did not.
They did
Good
not.
Lord,
I know.
the
Terrible
humanity.
humanity. We must head out, stop by Good Mead, and then
Sell
We
them
can-
insured.
So you know
no,
that the travel to Good Mead will take you about 6 hours to travel there.
right, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
really the travel to the
So-
crossroad that takes the majority of that time.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then we'd stop by Good Mead, and then we'd travel from Good Mead to Caer Denival, and we'd go from Caer Denival to Caer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like Good Mead's super far out of our way.
No, not really.
But it is a problem that's not inherently ours, so it's out of our way.
Well,
Right.
Good Mead is inherently our problem because none of us have had a drink in a very long time.
I
Yeah,
don't
like
drink.
the drink that you guys were like, she had
That-
forgotten that there was a meat
Yeah.
shortage. Like that was her own personal stock, and then you just couldn't buy another one.
Yeah, so we just have an extra gold between us all that we're just
Yeah.
like, all right. Yeah, we've just been flipping it.
throwing it at each other.
Yeah, just, ow, stop. Stop it.
So you guys are heading to Good Mead. All right.
Yeah.
So it would have
So I
taken
think- I
probably
think we'll
about an hour to investigate and like search and shop and whatnot. And then after that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's around the time when you guys find yourselves in Good Mead, and I can go ahead and set
For the
up
first time.
player navigation.
Shrine of the Flaming Sword. Holy shit, that's the coolest name I've heard in a long time.
Oh my
And you guys
God,
are
is that
arri-
this way?
Yeah, your guys are arriving from the Eastway right now. But this is Good Mead. This is Good Mead. I'm fucking having a stroke right now. Don't worry.
Please don't do that while we're on live stream.
We're not live
Can
streaming.
you wait till we like a drop call for you to have a stroke?
I feel like
Yeah,
you're not
that would
taking
be
into
responsible.
consideration my feelings about your stroke.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys come in, and it appears to be a fairly small-ish town. As you can see with the measurement only being like 500 feet.
Good news,
with it.
Strawn. We can get to Duggan's Hole from here.
You don't want to go to Duggan's Hole.
What's at Duggan's Hole?
Duggan's Hole is a fucking backwater town.
It is. It's very backwater.
You'll love it. You'll love
Duggan's
it.
Duggan's Hole.
It's very lively.
Duggan's Hole sucks.
Like-
Duggan's Hole's a shit place.
And
I
it,
don't
like
care.
you probably traveled there once or twice, Indigo. Everyone
Yeah.
there is inbred as fuck.
Yeah, Indigo's had to. Indigo's a man tracker. Like in his past, he's had to like stop fucking like criminals who've had to run after like murdering people. Like Indigo's had to go to Duggan's Hole to like bring back like family murderers. like Indigo's like, I fucking hate Duggan's Hole.
Sounds like a terrible place to sell insurance.
Yeah.
On the other
your
hand-
premiums.
Captive market.
Your premiums at Duggan's Hole. God damn.
Everyone's trying to need it.
Yeah, so you guys are currently at Good Mead. You found yourself inside Good Mead. What do you guys want to do from here?
I think that we
Let's
need
get
to-
some good mead.
Yeah, we got to figure out. We got to get to the bottom of this. We got to figure out what's going on here. So we got to speak to someone who knows what the fuck is up, Kyle.
I'm going to find the nearest stranger and go, "Where's your mare?"
The fuck is up, Kyle?
And the person that you kind of go up to who is just like, oh, hello. And then you say that.
Just cut him off.
What the fuck is up, Kyle?
And he's just kind of like sighing. He looks like he's pissed off.
Yeah.
He's dead. And he just walks away. He's just like, yeah.
What?
He's
Well-
Shit, Kyle's dead.
Next
Fucking
person.
Worst news all day.
Yeah, I go over to somebody else and I'm like, where is the speaker's house? What happened here?
just okay. Nice to meet you too, very big man.
Something terrible has happened here.
Yes, our speaker was killed.
By who?
You should get a new one so we can discuss topics with him.
Who is in charge here now?
It's just like a fairly skinny individual who's layered in quite a lot of wool. Is just like, some monster killed him.
That's it. I'm rolling to hit.
No. Easy. Easy, child.
Wasting my time.
Who is in charge now?
No one, not yet.
What?
Then I'm in charge.
How long ago did this happen?
A few days ago.
I'm rolling to convince him I'm in charge.
I begin to continue terrorizing townsfolk until somebody tells
Person to person.
Yeah,
Who's your,
Yeah,
who's your
the-
boss?
The second guy is just like, okay, listen, I'll sit down with you and explain the situation. Just stop yelling at me.
Okay, that's helpful.
Thank you.
He's got like freckles that he's like covering up with a mask right now. So he's like pulled the mask down to talk to you guys as you go sit down somewhere nearby the east way.
Can I awaken mind and just insert screams into this man's head?
Why?
Because he said no yelling.
He runs off screaming.
No fucking goddamn it, that was what happened to him? He looks around.
Was it something I said?
I just give a blank stare and
Damn it, we need somebody else. Go to the next person.
God damn it.
What happened here?
I'm throwing my dancing lights
killed
in their
by
face.
monster. What happened?
Stop being so aggressive about this.
We need answers. Where's cop?
Yeah, that's literally our MO suddenly. We just got fucking scared. We walked up to the first person and we were like, hello, is there a problem? And they were like, our mayor's dead. And we were like, whoa, what? We just got our minds blown.
All right. Then you eventually run into a heavier set woman who is currently carrying an empty barrel somewhere. And she's just like, what?
Listen, everyone we've tried to talk to has run away screaming. We don't know what's happening. We are trying to get to the bottom
She
of this.
looks at the four of you. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
We would like to offer our help and services to figure out what's going on. We have heard that monster has killed your town speaker.
Yeah, there was a giant that walked into town, took off with a cart of mead, and then while our speaker and she let me look at the name. I'm sorry. Speaker Kendrick
Lamar?
weak individual tried to attack it to stop it, but it just murdered him.
Does he have an album called Damn?
Shut up.
Are you supposed to listen to it backwards?
Yes,
Does he have a freestyle?
Yeah, Speaker Kendrick Rulesbarrow.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Not
he
the one.
knows Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, well, it's his cousin.
Different last name,
and-
though.
Yeah, and so yeah, that's the problem right now. We're currently in an election period.
That seems
Can I run?
highly susceptible to corruption.
No, it's actually a myth.
I mean, it's not corruption till I run.
Are you guys gonna
Well, I
run
mean-
for mayor? Are you gonna
I'll
run for
mayor.
speaker?
So what makes you think... Wait,
We're going to need a
Where
strong
did-
campaign
where
and
did
political insurance.
where did giant come from?
From the forest. Where do you think giants come from?
Their parents.
Well,
usually.
generally, mommy giant.
You
and
see, when the
papa
mommy giant and the daddy giant love each other very much.
Listen,
As a
if,
Goliath, I'm well versed in this knowledge.
if you want more information, the mead was stolen from the mead hall. You're gonna want to go there. And she just
All right.
starts walking on.
Thank you very much for being the first person willing to talk to us.
Second person, someone else.
He was not willing to talk to us. He ran away screaming for no reason.
He was willing.
He wasn't. He ran away screaming. He said he was.
Anyway, I'm gonna kick open Mead Hall and I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
No. We approach Mead Hall.
All right. You go in and there is a dwarf with a very heavy white beard at the front desk who is currently tapping at a registry that's sitting on the table. Just like, what can I help you with?
Hello, we are new in town. We are here to help with situation involving there's being no more mead moving throughout 10 towns.
Listen, we'll get the mead rolling. Just our last shipment was stolen.
Yes, so we have heard by incredibly large giant.
Yeah? And what do you think you can do about it?
Kill a giant? I don't know.
I mean, we could kill a giant. I
You
don't
want to
Act
give it
as
a
security
shot?
for your next shipment?
Back
And
in
he's
security for next shipment. These are both possible options.
I feel like if we kill the giant, we won't get back much alcohol. But we can protect the next shipment.
Killing, I mean, most likely if we try to send out another shipment, the giant will show up to attack others.
And then we can kill it and guarantee at least one good shipment.
Listen, if you can get the shipment back that was taken, I don't know, free drinks to you guys for a 10-day, I guess.
I don't drink. This is useless. We're leaving. Thank you.
No,
though.
no, no.
Give
Hey,
you-
free drinks are still useful.
You can
Uh,
sell your free drinks to other people. It's called
That's twice the
business.
price.
That's yes. Now you're thinking with portals.
I can,
What is a portal?
can
It's
give
like
you
a door.
lodging.
It's like
If
a
you
door
don't-
that is portal.
I mean, if you don't drink, we can give you free lodging here, I guess. There's some empty
Yes,
rooms.
please. Yeah. This is important.
That's fine.
All right. Where is Giant?
Point
Well,
us
the-
in the direction of the forest.
After he slaughtered our speaker, he went off north towards the forest there.
Hmm.
Do you think we can bring back the speaker as well?
I mean,
No, the-
not in one piece, am I right?
The speaker's corpse is...
Good one.
Yeah, we don't need you to bring back the speaker's corpse. It's currently at the shrine.
Of the flaming sword?
Yes, of the flaming sword.
Sorry.
Whoa, how'd you know that?
It's an incredibly cool name. I saw it on our way in. It's like right over there.
It's like a poster. Shrine of the Flaming Sword.
It sounds like a mall karate class. Anyway, his body is currently there until we can lay it to rest.
Understandable.
What do you need to lay it to rest?
First of all, we need to get the new election out of the way.
Is that
To not wait, you need an
Listen,
election to go
There's
to bury a
just
body?
several things that are happening right now. Do you care, or do you want to get the mead back or not?
We
Not
do want to
really.
get the meat back. We want to get the meat back. This one doesn't care. This one has problems.
Well, if you get it back, we'll find something to give you, I guess.
Wonderful.
Nice.
All right.
I'm taking the tip jar, he says
This-
on the way out.
This sounds like a wonderful, mutually beneficial situation. We appreciate your patronage. Wonderful place you have here. And Naga, and on his way out, fucking Indigo
Bless you.
cracks his head on the fucking, the fucking like
Door frame.
Yeah, the door frame. He's just like, ah.
And he.
So you gotta be
lets-
careful watching the portal frame on the way out.
Portal frame.
I'm gonna whisper to Indigo. I wonder if they'll let me keep the body.
We can take it
Probably.
and no one will have to ask.
Yeah. I mean, we just need to bring back proof that we killed it. Like a
Oh, the giant's body.
yes,
I thought you meant the one on the shrine.
No,
I was like, if we don't ask, they can't say no.
No, they need
And
that body. The
while you
giant
guys
body.
are while you guys are walking out,
I was
the guy
referring to the speaker's body.
when you guys are leaving, the dwarf lets you know. It's like, by the way, 5 militia were sent on after it killed our speaker. They haven't come back. So if you see them, I don't know, say hi.
Wonderful.
I let them know
Reinforcement.
they can't bury the body yet.
Yeah.
Our body, thank you.
All right. Interesting.
So they let you know that the general direction is up into the forest to the north there.
All right.
So yeah, if you guys
What's
want to start
my
heading that
date?
way, by all means, yeah, hit it up, bro.
Let's hit it up.
Hit it
Yeah,
up.
it's still early. We can do it.
Yeah, it's still early. Let's go.
All right. You guys
Go
start
lead the
heading
way. Ranger time.
Yeah, so you guys start heading towards that way, but on your way to the edge of the forest, you notice that somebody is screaming and running very fast towards you. There is a human individual currently running through the forest at you. He has something in a cage on his back as you just start screaming, and he is looking behind. He doesn't see you at first as he slams into Indigo.
Indigo does not move. He's a stone wall. It's just.
Oh, God. Oh.
What is problem, small child? Oh wait, this is how big humans get.
There was a. I found the
use work.
militia.
Let
Were
me
they not-
guess. They're fucking dead.
Yes. Their bodies were caved in.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
So they found
guess.
the giant.
Made a
By a
frozen.
giant.
I don't know. I didn't see the giant. I just saw the bodies. Oh God.
Hmm.
And you see, kind of frantic in the cage on his back, you see a little white winter fox that is currently scratching around at the poles trying to get out.
What is your name?
I'm Felf Morin.
Elfmore. What
It's
are you
just-
doing out here?
I'm a trapper. I was hunting. I was checking one of my traps when I ran into the fucking horror scene.
Hmm.
It's like something out of a horrible bard's ballad.
These forests have giant in them. Please check traps another day.
Yeah, how was I supposed to know that?
The giant killed speaker of Good Mead.
Good point.
Can I thaumaturgy the cage door open?
It's locked, so no.
I am gonna inquire why he has that fox.
I was gonna eat it. I was
And
hunting.
yet it's
I kind
alive.
of don't want to let him eat it.
Yeah, it trapped it. You don't want
He's
to
a trapper.
you don't want to let the food spoil out there. You want to keep it
You
alive
Want
until
to
you want to eat it.
alive?
No, I was gonna kill it before I cooked it.
Trapper. He kills it when he gets home.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna lean towards the cage and just stare at the animal. So why not kill it now?
What do you mean?
With me watching.
It gets it will spoil out here. It gets fresh if killed before you eat it.
I'm gonna go now.
Yeah, please
Weirdo.
hurry on, Phil. Tell weird long white dwarf bearded man that we have taken care of problem.
I'm gonna guide him as he leaves.
I'm not gonna do that. Bye.
Why?
And he
We've taken care of
leaves.
problem.
You haven't taken
All
care
right.
of any problem.
Taken care of problem.
He
Okay.
leaves with a D4 to add to any of his rolls.
For a minute.
minute.
For a minute. He better
You-
do something really sick in the next minute.
If he does, I take credit.
He trips.
All right. Roll a d4 against that save.
D4
On that acrobatics check.
He's still tripped.
Ah, shit. Natural 1.
All right.
D4 didn't help.
Honestly, you shouldn't have rolled the D4.
All right, let's continue.
I'm gonna mage armor.
Okay. You can
Fucking
cast Mage
finally.
Armor.
Yeah.
Mage Armor cast. You've done it. Congratulations. Take a
Alright,
spell slot
wait.
off.
Now I've casted mage armor. I had to click the roll.
Let's go. Everyone ready? Everyone prepared? It
Yes.
looks like things are about to get hairy.
All right.
Indigo pulls out his maul.
So you guys.
That's a
start-
nice mall. Damn.
So
Thank
you
you.
guys
Whoa.
blindly
mall.
walk into the forest. Got it.
Hey,
Nice
nice mall.
Nice mall.
Nice
Whoa.
mall. Whoa, nice
Whoa.
mall.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are
Nice
walking
mall.
into the forest. Now what?
All right. Considering I can do it for the next couple of hours.
So do you know like giant mating calls or something?
Do I? I mean, I can speak giant.
You can yell and
Just yell
giant.
out like, please, I'm incredibly beautiful.
I
Come and see me.
beautiful. So it's a question to the DM how I know how to do this because it's 3rd level. But I think I'm gonna try to do my Drake Warden summoning.
Okay.
So
Just imagine it's like 8 minutes of dry heaving until it just
Because
vomits.
I
because it
said,
only
and I-
lasts for an hour, and then you can't summon
lasts
it
for-
again.
it lasts for 2 hours.
Oh, it lasts for 2 hours, and you can't summon it again. So why summon it?
Yeah,
now?
but assuming that we're gonna go in and try and fight the giant, it makes sense.
All right. So you summon it. Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
You don't technically know it's a thing yet.
All right. Fair enough. I'll let it be then. We'll
Yeah.
continue then.
Um,
We'll let it be a fight or flight response.
that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was like, what?
All right. Cool.
Nothing's happened yet, so I don't know.
Then as we go, I'm gonna try to. Should we try to
investigate? We should find it, right?
Yeah,
Well-
yeah, I guess.
Guidance.
Yeah, so you guys know it went this way, but that's all you know. So what do you want to do?
Investigation?
No, it'd be.
Is
it'd
it
be
investigation
survival.
or survival?
It'd be survival because you're tracking.
Okay, survival. And then you're guiding me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And then a
Ooh.
D4.
Add a D4, yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
Two.
so that's a-
17.
So with the 17, you're able to you're able to the only tracks you really notice are the ones that were left behind by the trapper. Who had just ran away the opposite direction. But you do know that his tracks do lead to a set of bodies. So
Right.
there's that. So you're able to follow those trails just fine. While you're walking into the forest, and it takes a little bit of time to make this distance, but you eventually run across a small little clearing deep into the woods. And you notice that there's snowfall on a giant red patch of blood, with 5 caved-in bodies, their armor smashed to meet the new forms that they are.
All right. Interesting.
Are any of them alive?
No.
No. No.
It's an important question.
Gonna begin looking around for giant tracks because I imagine those last a bit.
Yeah, go ahead and give me that survival roll.
Right.
You not seen the Gravity Falls intro where there's the tiny foot and the
24.
big foot?
24? Jesus. Yeah. You notice what appears to be a set of giant footprints, very wide and very big, that deep into the ground, leading from the massacre back into the forest some ways.
I'm dumb. I heard that he found a set of giant footprints, and I was like, oh, that could be our monster.
The footprints themselves.
Yeah, do you think they could be the giant?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is I heard giant, and my brain thought like size and not creature.
And I guess I would like to know what you guys' marching order is, kind of like going through the forest.
Not first.
Indigo will lead.
I'll take up the rear.
Okay. And the two squishy casters are in the middle. Got it.
Strawn, do you want to be in front of me or behind me?
I'll go in front.
All right.
But you do notice the tracks move on deeper into the forest. You even see where a tree has been moved out of the way. That appears to have been quite a lot of strength put onto it.
Indigo swears a bit in giant, but steels himself and moves a bit forward.
All right. You begin moving forward, and about, like, this is a long journey. About 4 hours in, especially from the spot where all the blood is. Indigo, you hear some rustling in some plant life nearby. And then, coming out of nowhere, a snowball hits you straight in the face.
Nice hit.
And you see currently standing on top of a fern, a little small white creature. And I have a picture I can show you.
It's a Yeti lit.
Yeah, it's a Yeti tyke. He survived.
It's out for blood.
He got
No,
resurrected, turned undead.
It's important to know that this picture is not entirely accurate. They are more white skinned. But it's a very,
cute.
very tiny thing that is currently standing on top of the fern and looks like it just defeated a beast. Like,
Wait, was it like a
looks
very
like
tiny snowball?
Yeah, no, it was a full-size
No.
snowball. It tossed him.
Snowball.
It was monstrous size. It was larger than Indigo.
It just looks triumphant.
Yeah, it was a good shot. I mean, not a small target,
Yeah.
but
Indigo sort of laughs to himself a bit, wipes the snowball a bit off of his face, and is just going to try in a few of his languages to just sort of talk to them a bit, just like try and
establish a common language.
he's going to try an orc giant infernal undercommon to sort of try like a hello, hi, how are you?
It just kind of looks confused at you every time you
Yeah.
speak.
No.
Yeah,
I am
doesn't-
going to awaken mind and ask if it can understand us at all.
It looks straight at Strawn, as if there was an audible sound. It just kind of looks at you and tilts its head. And
Aurelia
it
is just
takes a
kinda-
snowball and it lobs it at Strawn's face. And it looks like it just championed. Like it just took out the wild beast in the cage.
I'm gonna like swirl it around with my lights. Just envelop it in
Yeah, do you throw out
lights.
some lights? Yeah, it looks at the lights and it starts chasing after one of them.
These things are incredibly stupid.
It eventually grabs one and you're like, oh, it can't do that. It's not a physical source. Then it grabs it and starts running away with it.
Hey,
it runs into a bush.
That's mine. I dispel the spell. Now it doesn't get anything.
It walks back outside the bush without the spell. Just kind of looks
I
at you.
reconjure it.
It grabs it again.
I make eye
This time-
contact and I'm like,
Yeah.
hey.
It grabs it again, but it doesn't run away this time. It's just holding it.
Nice. We play nice here.
I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy to make the cry of a raven ever so often.
Just because you can.
Yeah. Just because that's the only cantrip I got.
It looks up to the sky whenever it sees that. It doesn't look fearful.
Yeah.
I'm
Also-
going to speak in its mind again and ask if it wants to accompany us.
You should ask it if it's seen the Yeti.
It
Giant.
Giant.
it begins walking up with its massive light in its hands. Well, massive to it. And it starts crawling up Auralia.
That's
And
fine.
it just goes ahead and sits on your shoulder.
Auralia welcomes this. It's welcome to keep the light. But I have to reconjure it like every minute.
Yeah. Good to get the cantrip.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna say to the group, I think it wants to adventure with us.
Well, let's hope it does an incredible amount of damage. Let's hope its snowballs are like incredibly damaging to giants.
Specifically the giants, clearly.
Yeah. All right. I guess Indigo moves along then. New party member acquired.
Tiny little
so
crate thing.
specifically, for Strawn and Indigo, you're dead. No, you're fine.
Shit. Yeah.
Heart attack.
You guys don't know it yet, but if it ever comes up, you guys have a charm of animal conjuring.
All right.
How did they acquire that?
From getting
Good
hit
question.
with a snowball.
Oh. Ah, okay.
Yeah, you guys haven't. I don't know if you guys wanted to look and see if you knew what these things were, but nobody's asked me. So
It shows up like the Sims
Yeah.
little diamond above their heads.
just a question mark. Yeah, no.
I don't know what it is, but trust.
You might. Just nobody's asked to roll anything, so I just assume you guys didn't care enough. All right, so yeah, this
I
little
care.
creature is
I mean,
just
I care. Just
this little creature is just kind of like sitting on Aurelia's shoulder right now, walking along with you guys. About 4 hours later into your journey, you do eventually find yourself at what appears to be giant mammoth tusks. Like, I'm talking massive. Oh, it extends over the trees, and I have a picture I can show you guys in just a moment. However, this is using light that you guys have, like with dancing lights, because it is pretty dark out right now, and the moon is not shedding a whole lot of light for you guys. I'm sorry, 1 second. This is kind of the scene you guys see. From one of there appears to be a front cave entrance nearby as well. And through there, you kind of notice a very dim amount of light.
ugh.
Should I kill the dancing lights?
No, I think we're going to have to probably go in there. Or lure it up.
Are the little
they're-
little gremlin babies, are they like physical? Like, can I touch it?
Yeah. You touch
it.
Can I
in that
throw it
case.
into the cave?
No, I just wanted to like set him down outside before we went in.
All right.
I mean,
How thick is the ice on this pond?
Pretty thick.
thick as
Uh,
hell.
Thick as hell. Thick as hell. I'm gonna start putting you guys on a map.
Don't
So
make
give me
sense,
just a
yeah.
moment.
We could send somebody with dark vision in to investigate. Or we could.
So
there's light.
literally
I feel
everybody
like if
but
we're gonna do
Indigo.
that, the plan for when that person has to run out of the cave with the giant on their tail.
True. So we would want to send somebody fasting.
All right.
I mean, I can make some sounds to see if I can lure something out.
We could try that as well, but if they aren't, it all depends on how big the cave is.
I can control flames, just create an explosion on whatever campfire's there.
All right. So, assuming everything worked just fine,
I can't see shit.
Yeah, you should not be able to. It is pitch black out for you.
All right.
But I'm assuming there's like
Oh,
a
hey,
dancing light
I
that's been
can
thrown out.
see things.
Yeah, you have
I
dark
see
vision.
so much.
There's a little. There's one of Aurelia's dancing lights. There you go.
All right.
That should let you see just fine.
I see no tokens.
I also can only see one tiny sliver, even though I have dark vision.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm a tiefling.
Oh, I forgot you're a tiefling.
Yeah,
I
just
don't know.
Because I just
his
see you in
Sunday
a fucking
best.
business suit.
I could try deleting your guys' tokens and re-putting you out, but
I'm
that's
good.
weird.
I do see John Smith.
What if I delete John and then put John back out?
I see him.
What if I make a second John?
Oh, I just saw
Just-
John for
I
a
s-
second.
More John? No.
Yeah.
I see, like...
I'll just-
shit.
If you
what is
would have
this?
Oh, I see
Oh,
them.
I see everybody now.
Yeah, there we go.
I do not.
All right, maybe
I
you
see
don't.
this.
You should have dark vision. Yeah, I don't know why you don't have. What the fuck is that? Refresh,
I don't
because
know.
that I can
It's
kind of
like
see what's going.
tiny slivers.
I can kind of see what's going on with it. Refresh the page, or like press escape and then reload application and see if that fixes it.
Oh no, I need to log back in.
Because it
And
appears to
then-
just be completely fucking blank on that end.
Well, the page just isn't loading. Very nice.
It's your inferior
very
Canadian
nice.
connection.
National Prank Zaltu Day.
Yeah. Truly.
It's national
if
left-handed.
it doesn't load, I don't know what to tell you. Just try again.
Make it load 5 times.
Oh, I know why. Okay.
You have
I reset my
hardware.
network while we were playing. No, I reset my network while we were playing, so it probably fucked it up.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my cat's going ballistic right now. Shut up!
She's,
Upset that Zaltu
she's
can't
trying to
play.
offer IT advice.
He just wants attention like a bitch. So Aurelia should be able to move this light as they see fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can throw out your other ones too. How many lights do you get? You get like 4?
I get 4.
So the
Okay, so
question
that's-
is, do we want to move in as a unit, or do we want to send somebody in?
absolute unit.
Yeah.
I honestly, I think we should lure it onto the ice and find a way of drowning it.
The ice?
Was there no ice in that picture? I haven't seen the actual map yet, so I don't know.
There
But
is
there's
a-
definitely a
it's-
giant icy lake on the picture.
That's awful
wanna
ways. You guys are
drown the ice?
currently out front of a cave system with 3 separate entries.
Oh, what? 3 separate entries? Okay, probably we're gonna have to go in.
That's weird.
These
That
lights might
3
be a little bit hard to see. Like the source of them anyway, but yeah, you can kind of move them around.
Then I'll light a torch.
Okay.
I'll put them all away and I'll grab my longsword.
So that is dim light out to 40 feet and bright light out to 20. There you go. Congratulations, you have a torch.
So which direction do you guys plan on going in?
Which direction does John Smith see?
It's absolutely none. I see a blank screen.
Is
I
it
see the
still not?
Forge.
Is it still
I
not
see the Forge
fixed?
logo, but just gray screens. I can join. I can get to the login screen, put in my username, password, join game session. Successfully joined game, and then
Congrats.
It might need to load for a while.
What if I do this? I'll just send us all back to the loading page, and then I'll send us back to the map, and maybe that will fix it. Maybe it will not at all.
It
What if
might
he
just he might just
What
need
if he's
to
just
load in.
not
for
at
a
the
bit.
spot with the tokens?
Oh, what if
no,
he's
because
like,
the whole UI is fucked. Like
Then restart. Do you have hardware acceleration on?
Lamau, no.
You need it.
Fuck,
It,
no.
it is It's a requirement for Foundry.
I see everyone's tokens though.
I
Yeah,
can't
if
because
I-
I used it before without any issues.
Whenever I
Hasn't
had it
changed.
off, I had so many issues.
There's quite a lot going on. There's quite a lot of light sources on this map. It might be why you're gonna need hardware acceleration on.
If that's the case, let me check something else.
Yeah, that is a loading issue, and that loading issue you can run into if you have hardware acceleration.
Yeah.
It wasn't that. I have Firefox RAM cap so that it doesn't take up a bajillion RAM, and the amount of lights makes it take up a bajillion RAM.
All right.
Take it off.
Yeah, I've noticed that when
Yeah.
like I select a token and like kind of updates the light, it's a little bit laggy. But that's probably because I have like 2 sources of it open and my computer's not that great. So
Well, I have like 50 other tabs open, which is why I didn't uncache the other stuff. Oh yeah. Let's go in. Let's just head straight in.
could you see now?
Yes.
Okay, good. I mean, yeah, go do something.
I could take a perception check down the straight path. I mean, I don't see much down this straight.
Hold on. Before you move any further, because I kind of need to read through some of this stuff. It'll also help if I have the Game Master version of the map open.
I will search for traps.
Yeah, you can go ahead and give me a
Found one.
perception. Give me a perception check.
I'll give one too. I have expertise. Dirty 20.
So, you see, looking out this way, what appears to be some sort of ancient tomb. It's an 8-foot high, 5-foot wide passage with a bunch of burial niches, all of which probably have some amount of bone in them.
Okay.
Sick bone.
Interesting.
Should have brought a dog here.
But you don't see anything that looks like it is a trap. Wow, holy shit, my Firefox is lagging like a shitload. It's all these light sources. Do you need all these light sources out right now?
I mean, I can't see shit.
I will say yes.
I'm gonna look down
I
this
don't need them.
path as well.
Alright. Indigo, you see what appears to be a pen full of sheep and goats. On top of that, you also see what appears to be some sort of light source emanating out that direction. Are you guys splitting up? I kind of need to know that bit.
I was just sort of checking out different entrances. I'm gonna come back to the group and I'm gonna inform them that there's a pen of animals and another light source from the right side. So I come over to Strawn and Aurelia and I tell them that just like,
All right.
there's a pen of animals and light source from the right side.
Should these be bad people? I don't feel bad about setting them free.
No, but that means that there's definitely somebody to the right side.
Well, I'm gonna go check over here for a minute.
All right. Psst, John,
Yes.
there's animals and the light source to the right.
Okay.
So what
Aurelia
this
and
appears-
Strawn went to check out the left.
This appears to be a frozen stream. The water here is completely frozen solid. You do see some forks.
Light?
Yeah, you do see what appears to be a light emanating from over there. This one appears more motionful, though.
I'm gonna like
motion.
try and stay in the shadows and see if I
Like
can.
it's-
Yep.
Moving.
You appear to see a giant creature who is currently carving at a stone knife.
A giant.
Now, are you stealthing? Because otherwise he can see you. Well, no,
Yes,
no,
I'm
you're just
trying to
outside of his line. All right, so give me a stealth check because you might be noisy, but you are like right outside of his light vision.
I have been trying to tiptoe. Where's my? Come on, sidebar. Give me strong. Stealth.
Show me strong.
Ooh.
Oh, I thought
You
it was gonna be
are-
a 2 for a second.
You are very stealthy. as you do not, you feel like you're being very quiet. You're keeping your feet falls very shallow, so that does not make any noise. But you do see what appears to be some sort of giant creature over here.
I'm gonna
A giant creature or a giant?
A giant creature. It's a humanoid form. It is a giant. By all technicalities, it is huge. Well,
I'm
it's
gonna
large.
freeze where I'm at, and I'm gonna send dancing lights over here at the mouth entrance, and just have them like panically swing in circles and like try and get as much tension as possible.
Indigo is going to notice this and just be like, and not understanding anything else, is going to sort of like wave his hand at John and be like, John, and like sort of like call their attention over and just move in that direction towards the dancing light.
I think that means that there's something of danger over there, which means just stay right there. Go see them. I'm going to try and loop around above here and flank.
He offers a thumbs up in return. And
It looks almost like Tinkerbell if she's frustrated.
yeah.
You know, like the swinging light.
As soon as I see Indigo in like my eyesight, I'm gonna mentally let him know what's going on and what I see.
Real fast, because I got stuff. Because we're going through this a lot faster than I'm used to, because I'm running another group that is basically just a dungeon crawl. We kind of go through that a little slow, so.
Yeah, rub it in.
I'm just saying.
Someone who gets to play more than
No. Me and Spooky are the other dungeon crawl group that runs this fucking slow as shit.
Yeah, rub it in.
Yeah.
People play
So-
more D&D.
You do realize that there is like this roundabout way, but like at certain points where you see a bunch of rubble, there is like a light source that is blinking in and out. John Smith.
In the rubble itself.
Like around here and here, there's emanations of light.
God, where the fuck is
Like
he?
from the sides. And I know that my friends were on my left.
Yeah, they were heading up this way.
Yeah. We gone over here. Can I
Now-
tell that the light source is coming from inside this, like around this bend?
Yes, from around to your right. Now, are you being stealthy? Because you are wearing medium armor.
I am wearing medium armor.
I think scale mail provides disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm not going to be like obnoxiously loud, but I'm not going to be like actively trying to stealth. I don't think there's really much of a purpose.
All right then. Hello.
I am gonna try to.
Is that in common or in a language that I can understand?
Do you speak giant? I don't think you speak giant, but I think it was in
so.
common. The hello was in common.
Trying to find where the languages are on
Do you speak
Hi.
common?
language. I do speak giant. Hey, what?
Oh, hey, we can speak giant. Fuck.
Oh, okay. So
You've been hearing me swear in giant this whole time.
the
You can
hello
bring up
wasn't
my head.
I'm Christian.
the hello was in common, but then in giant, you guys all hear, "Friend, is that you?"
Yes, it's me, friend.
I am friend.
You sound oddly articulate today.
So do you. Quite verbose.
I am
And-
gonna try to stealth up a little close.
All right, dude. You do have a torch,
Correct, but he is also looking at something else.
and
So
you
I-
just hear this like you, Strawn. You
where's this place?
see. Well, Strawn is now perfectly in light now. By the way,
Ah, shit.
so Doug,
Am I?
Blew it up.
Oh my god. Can I like move?
yeah, move out of the way. You did.
I was gonna
roll a
say,
good stealth check, yeah.
I wanted to stay in the shadows as much as possible.
Well,
Might
here's
be.
the thing: is that while you're moving over there, this giant creature gets up on its feet, and it stands pretty fucking tall up, almost hitting the ceiling, as it. You're not friend, as it looks over at Strawn.
At me? Why the fuck?
We can't be friend.
Because you're like right out in the open, even with that stealth check, you can easily be seen.
I thought it was.
You know what? I'm gonna make a big brain play here and throw a flaming sphere at the entrance of that room.
Oh no, don't do it.
I'm gonna just block off
Wait,
the door.
Wait, shit.
What are
I've
you
told you
doing in my cave?
Get out of my swamp!
Yeah, in Giant, can I shout, this is actually my cave?
No,
And
it's
I will say-
mine.
And I'll say in Giant, no, it's my cave!
Where are these voices coming from?
They're coming from your head.
I say it
Oh,
in
fun.
I was about to say it's coming from your head, but in Awakened Mind speech.
Yeah.
It's coming from the real owner of this cave!
He just kind of like crashes down over here, and that's kind of like when John, you get a sight on him as he lifts up this massive fucking spear with
All
the
right,
shield in one arm. And this is,
yep, Indigo.
I at this point,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the picture of what he looks like.
Indigo moves into position, and he's just like, drops the torch, like, at his feet suddenly, and is
There you go.
oof.
That's what he looks like. He's massive. Just carrying a big old
He looks
fucking.
pretty normal, honestly.
Well, I mean, to scale, you're like a third of his
Yeah.
height.
Oh, is that a person?
No, that's a goat.
That's a goat.
Oh, it's a goat.
But that's a goat standing
it's
on
like-
its hind legs,
Yeah.
Interesting.
which means that goat's like 5 feet tall.
Well, I
Interesting.
mean, assuming that you guys don't do anything super clever, we are rolling initiative, I guess.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I cast plan.
Cast
I mean,
plan.
Indigo would probably say something in Giant like, you know, friend, you have stolen. You need to return the goods. But I assume that that's probably not going to diplomacy solve all these problems. So we're probably rolling initiative anyway. But
yeah,
you know,
I don't.
You did something
I
bad.
don't. He
sorry,
killed
here's
somebody on the
everything.
way out. I don't know if you feel
Yeah.
guilty about that. All right, so I'm gonna add everybody to the initiative.
oh boy. Oh, I thought his name was Dung for a second.
No, his name is Doug.
Ooh, nat 20 on initiative. Ooh, initiative,
Double
brother.
that flip, yeah.
Why? You guys rolling so high?
It's almost an at
Jeez.
20.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Holy shit!
This is
You
what
were
happens because we
serious.
all caught Strawn off guard by me moving in.
I'm going to kill you now.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Do you speak Giant Aurelia?
No.
Nope,
You have been
he doesn't.
lost this entire time. Then.
Yep. Yeah, as there's just been like,
Indigo, there was a guy. And there's a big guy. What do you
Indigo
do?
is like looking up at this person, and Indigo has fought many big people. Indigo has lived around Goliath his whole life, but Indigo is staring down a giant, and he was talking a big game. But this is a giant.
Yep.
And Indigo just feels his blood run fucking cold as he like saw Strawn getting stared down, and he just turned the corner before he really fucking thought about it. And he's just feeling his heart like run in, like pump, and he can like hear it. And then there is just like the speech in his ear, and it's draconic.
You doing the thing?
And yeah, he doesn't understand it until he does. And they're like the words that are just like vengeance and rage and hatred and power. And
And
they're
you're
like,
barbarian raging.
no.
And Chemical X.
But they're like being offered to him, and like in this moment of like fear and panic and rage, he can't say no. And then like Strawn just watches as Indigo just like drops to his knees and like grips at his chest for a minute, and very
that's good. Feign a heart attack so he feels
very
guilty.
yeah, very akin to like fucking the chest burster scene from Alien. All of a sudden, just out from his fucking chest bursts this like white, like spectral, like form, and just screeching out from it comes this wild drake.
Yeah, it's accurate to say that it is clawing its way out, like it's struggling to get out of you, and it just rips stuff on the way out. It doesn't feel good.
And Indigo's just like, "Ugh." And it is a pure manifestation of vengeance and fury and hate. And Indigo just like doesn't know what to do.
Ah, yes, you summoned your no eyes white dragon.
Yeah. And Indigo just like has the torch drop to the floor, grabs his maul and stands up. Is gonna bonus action Hunter's Mark Doug.
Is it your bonus action to summon it?
It's my action to summon it. That's why I made it a chestburster alien. Like full, like it takes a turn because I'm just like,
You have in fact marked it.
Yep. And then movement, I'm gonna move up to Doug. And then so Degarius goes directly after me, and it just goes directly for his fucking ankles. It just has no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I guess it's a stupid question to ask, but what element did you summon it with?
This one, the first time I summoned it, is going to be ice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is now immune to cold damage. It deals extra cold damage equal to your proficiency modifier when it hits with an attack. And it has other stuff that it does.
Correct.
But for now.
For this, shit, that's going to be a 14 to hit.
It's a big guy. Even with his shield, he's a big target. So you do actually hit.
Sweet.
Ooh.
So that is going to be 5 points of piercing damage and 2 points of cold damage.
He takes all of it.
Yep, as it just sort of like sinks its teeth into its ankle, and you just watch the wound start to freeze over. And both Indigo and Doug look equally confused at this, this situation.
Why is there tiny dragon? I killed tiny dragon.
And Indigo is like, why is tiny dragon?
And like Aurelia's in the back, just like, when is tiny dragon?
Yeah. Why is tiny dragon?
All right,
is tiny dragon?
John, you don't know what's going on over there, but you have a good idea that something just happened.
I can see the giant and the other giant. But I'm going to try and move over here. 5, 10, thank you. And I will cast, just make sure I have my spell book out here. Slowly take my spell book, and as a bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon.
Do it.
And summon a gavel.
A gavel.
A giant gavel.
The legal proceeding.
You want to go ahead and
The
go
spiritual
ahead and draw
weapon.
your giant gavel.
Just a bust, Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Gonna be
You can go ahead and cast the spell and throw it out there.
I am surprised you are not an order domain cleric and a guild merchant. Incredible work.
software developer, not an artist. There you go.
Okay,
got
no
it.
less does.
All right, so you have summoned the gavel. That's your bonus action, and it attacks. Yeah.
And when it's this is just the casting. Oh,
It
apparently
does-
it's the attack too.
It does not
I
hit.
didn't realize.
So
Gotta
That's
have
the
it.
action. Let me
You-
just check.
14
whether or
is
not-
its
That's what I'm
AC.
thinking.
Yeah, I matched its AC on the bite.
It's not.
Okay.
So you
Okay.
you go to slam this massive gavel, but it turns around and thrusts its shield in way of the attack and says, "More tiny men."
I just want to check something.
Don't just assume, but
I'm
okay.
not much smaller than you.
I believe, yeah, that's a spiritual weapon is a bonus action, so you still have your action.
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure that is the correct attack roll for it.
It should use your attack spell modifier, so
Yeah, which is
your it
okay.
should
So
be,
wisdom plus proficiency. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
yeah.
And then as my actual action, I will toll the dead
He's
as a cantrip.
He is at less than his max hit points.
Exactly. He needs to make me a wisdom saving throw. This incredibly wise giant, DC high.
Go ahead and throw the spell out there.
15. How's it? What?
He succeeds.
How is it 15?
Shit. Why
it's
is it not?
It's 8 plus your proficiency modifier plus your.
Oh, right. It's 8. It's 8.
yeah,
That's why.
so
Okay. Never mind.
It's
I'm
high because
so
you're
used to-
fucking good.
Oh, you have a max charisma?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a max wisdom,
Just shy.
Wisdom, yeah.
Oh, it's wisdom.
but he does just barely make it. So he's you told the dead. A ringing sounds out, but it's not his time, so he doesn't really care.
Yeah, not yet.
All right.
Alright, that's all.
So I'm looking at this man. I haven't understood a single thing he said, but I'm gonna psychically lash out with Tasha's mind whip.
All right, throw the spell out.
Nice. Yeah. He actually needs to give me an intelligence saving throw. I'm clicking on the thing right now.
How's his intelligence?
I imagine it's high. Click, 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 click. Ooh.
He does not save. Go ahead and throw the damage out there.
Oh, yeah.
So describe what Tasha's mind whip looks like.
To everyone else, it doesn't really look like anything, except for when it, like, works. And it just looks like, Cloud's Omnislash. It looks like that, but on his head alone.
All right, fucking hell.
Yeah, Raleigh, it doesn't
it's-
do anything much.
It just looks befuddled. Like it saw an attack coming, and then it doesn't understand what's going on anymore.
Yeah.
So it's gonna go ahead, and it's essentially right now just thing bad, and it's going to attack Dragon. And I need to throw out here.
Do you want to know something really funny?
What?
The dragon has a higher AC than I do.
When it takes the attack action, it gets 2 attacks. So it's taking its action. It's not moving. It's just taking an action, which is multi-attack. So it's going to go ahead and throw 2 attacks out on your dragon, your drake there. Does
Both will
any
miss.
of those, both of them miss?
Yep. It just fucking like a fucking raccoon on meth, just like slides between both spear stabs just into the ground. This thing just looks like the embodiment of like a crackhead that wants you dead.
And it's just slamming down on the ground, and it's tinking off the natural armor of the creature. And it just goes, "Friend, get over here! Yagabor!" And it's screaming out. And Strawn, it is your turn.
Well, it's funny that one person used this because I kind of wrote notes on it and decided, you know what, that looks good. I'm gonna do that one day. And today's that day. I'm gonna toll the dead. Motherfucker.
It does
This
save from the
giant is
toll of the
very
dead.
wise.
All right.
Well, I guess at this point I'll just have to hex it.
Yep. To hex with him.
It is now hexed. All right. At the end of this initiative counter, you hear from down this way over here a giant yell of what sounds like a bear as whoa. As the best one to kind of see is that Indigo notices it.
Oh
Wow.
boy!
Wow, it even looks like a bear.
Oh boy! That is big friend. You did not sell friend short on that one.
I don't see it.
Yeah, it's just on the other side of the wall from you, but you hear
I know.
it.
Aurelia doesn't
I-
see it either.
My vision stops right here.
You and your friend, they are interesting compatriots.
Yeah. All right, so Indigo, it is your turn.
All right.
Oh wait, actually, I'm supposed to see it, like a fraction of it, but I don't.
Yeah, there's a certain point where it just doesn't show you it. Based on the token size.
I've got things I've got to focus on. I lift up my maul and I'm gonna hit Doug.
All right, hit Doug.
Damn, nice ball.
Thank you. Ah, shit. Hold on. I forgot to bring the maul into the fucking...
Well, you know what? This bear is probably gonna maul you as well. So.
Oh, sweet, dude. That's a sick reference.
Fuck. It's like so much sarcasm in it. It's just like, yo, bro, that's a sick reference.
So funny.
25
Stigarius,
does hit. Yeah.
yeah, Stigarius is going to use the reaction to infuse my strike as well.
Oh, sick. You can
That's
actually just go ahead and click on that, and that will actually throw the damage out for it as well.
Ooh, that wasn't the best damage. But
But you can go ahead and just click on Sigarius's feature there, and it rolls the damage, the extra damage. There you go.
that wasn't the best, but
Yeah.
hold on. I got to roll my Hunter's Mark damage too.
Yep.
Click.
It's a lot of damage sources coming
The
out.
It is 3, 4, 8, so 12 points of damage total.
You've bloodied
On,
it.
oh yeah, on Doug. Just as he just lifts up the hammer, and just it like mid-air, it just freezes and then just like cracks against Doug's like midsection. Just
I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna eat your corpse.
I'm going to kill you first, friend.
But you can have your meat.
John Smith.
As a bonus action, my
Oh wait, actually, sorry. Stygius goes on my turn.
Oh yeah,
thought
he
he
does go
used
after. Yeah, that's right.
That's a reaction. So
I forgot. Yeah, he goes after your turn, like just right after. He shares the
yeah, he
initiative count.
does. So he's gonna try to bite Doug.
15,
Yeah, that hits.
Which worked.
He doesn't have his reaction. No, he has it now because his turn has happened now.
Right. So 5 points of damage to Doug. And then his reaction's ready.
Doug is definitely taking this damage. All right, so now it's just John.
so my mallet will attack.
Throw mallet. There should be a way to cast a spell without casting a spell
Yeah.
slot. Yeah.
It's roll attack, I think.
You've made him get his mana.
Just attack. No, that consume spell. I could just undo consume spell slot.
I thought there was like an option to declick it. or
That does
something.
not hit.
No, it does not hit, unfortunately. But you still got your
And
action.
As my action, I will toll the dead again.
Toll the dead.
Haven't
the dead
had
have
to do
to-
much
they
of
have-
anything. Needs a wisdom saving throw.
Gotta roll low once.
Oh,
Hey!
yeah, there you go.
Roll that damage.
Roll that.
1, baby, 1. Max,
is-
damn it. Wait, that rolled a d8.
Yeah, roll a d12. I don't know what the fuck's up with that. That's weird.
You had to alt roll it.
Actually, let me look at it because it's basically whatever the fuck the D&D Beyond importer does. So it might not work nearly as well as it's
I
supposed
don't
to.
want to.
Oh yeah, no, there's a versatile version of it.
Should have kept the 8. I was going to say.
Yeah, if you hold that alt when you do the damage, or when you click on it, it will do the d12. All right, yeah, but it does take all of that damage. Guys, it is not looking too hot right now. It's just like, ugh, I'm Doug.
True.
Aurelia.
Yes, you are.
He doesn't say it like that. He's a little
No
bit more
one else
intelligent than
sees
that.
the bear as my favorite. Indigo is just like rushing to deal with one problem.
Oh yeah, Aurelia's got eyes on the bear now.
So yeah.
You'll go bored. You'll
I
go
will.
bored.
I will. I think on. Yes. I will simply firebolt in hopes that somebody gets in the way between the bear and me. I really don't want to be the one that has to fight the bear.
You're asking a lot right now.
You are asking a lot. You are asking.
Hey guys, can you do me a solid?
What is solid?
Take one step back. That's the solid.
Oh, between you and bear?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. just whenever you have a turn. Just whenever you have a turn. Strawn, if you'd be a bro and just take a step forward.
And take one step back. No, I got that.
No, not back, actually. Actually, not about that one.
Actually back. Okay, you got it.
17. 23.
That's
that is. Roll bear damage.
The right to bear arms.
Does take all that damage, and that was a sizable chunk of health you took off of it. It's not bloodied, but you wounded it, absolutely.
And I am properly terrified.
The bear just turns to look at you. Ugh.
I don't speak bear either. I'm sorry, man. I don't know.
Doug, it is now Doug's turn, and here, and you guys have the best eyes on him. He's just trying to go. What is he doing?
By the way,
what does Doug do?
I got a question.
What's up?
What's the tiny dude on Aurelia's shoulder even doing right now?
I set him down outside.
Yeah, he's outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
I missed that, I guess.
Yeah.
I the whole time.
He's built a full snowman outside.
What trickery is this, Drake? Never mind, I'll kill you and remove it. It's going to attack at Indigo with both of its attacks.
There. That's a hit. Oh boy,
Yeah,
those are hits. I'm gonna use my Stone's Endurance.
On this first one? There you go. That's 19 piercing
that
damage.
feels like a good choice.
Are you sure you want to use Stone's Endurance, man? I feel like you can take it.
Ooh, sweet.
So you do mitigate most of that. You take 5 points damage? Yeah. And then you take the other attack, which is a whole 12 points of damage on top of that.
Interesting. Cool.
But you basically negated an entire attack.
Yeah. Solid.
It's a pretty good roll, yeah. But you are pretty hurt right now.
Yep.
I have realized Yogabaro is going to bless you. Run down here.
Guys, you were supposed to take a step forward.
And is going to attack Aurelia with a claw attack.
Actually, if you've noticed, my friend is behind you.
No, I'm just clinging to the wall. The bear can't see me.
That meets your AC.
That meets my AC.
And it does roll damage. As you take 13 slashing damage. It then turns around and looks and snarls as it sees Strawn.
How the fuck? I thought it would be just.
It can smell you.
Yeah, but I thought it'd be focused. I'm just like pissing my pants over here, hugging the wall.
Yeah,
And
you
then-
smell pretty strong.
And then it's going to go give a bite attack at you. Yeah.
That might hit.
It might.
You do take 6 points of piercing damage as like your hand is like bit.
It was the minimum.
Strawn, there's a fucking bear there.
Yeah.
It's a bear.
Well, you see, I don't like people being so close to me. So, I'm gonna. I should think about this carefully, but I'm not.
You'd love to see it.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh, why'd I go?
Yeah!
Knock it prone.
Is it a
Won't
point that
hit
you can
anyone.
see, or is it out from you?
From him.
It's
I
out
think.
from me, or
Alright,
at
so that's
least
not-
this time it is. Yep, it's
so
from
it
all
would-
for me in 10 feet in all directions.
Won't hit
Alright.
anyone.
Why it gave me the
So it will hit Yogabar, the bear.
I hope. Knock him prone.
He does.
No!
Let's
Roll
all take
half damage.
damage.
Still takes half damage.
That was such a visceral no.
It does take half that damage, which is no small feat. as it is definitely hurt by that.
It was my
It
entire
is now-
firebolt.
It is now bloodied. And as like these tendrils shoot out from your shadow out in all directions and slap this thing in the face. Not unreminiscent from that visage from earlier. Earlier today.
Using them to strangle him a
Yeah.
little bit until they dissipate.
And as that does, and it is definitely hurt, but it does manage to break free of them before you manage to get all the damage from strangling it. Anything else?
I wish I could. But I can't.
All right, then at the top of the round, all the way on the other side of John, you hear as John, you see a giant ogre who looks a little groggy at the moment.
Guys, there's a less cultured one over here.
Friend is here. What need? As it is added to
Did
the
you,
initiative order.
Did you feed the sheep?
Could you feed the sheep?
I eat.
John,
The
you are
snack
healer,
is still canned. I eat snack. Indigo, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to hit. I'm gonna hit Doug because fuck Doug.
Fuck them.
True.
Fuck Doug.
I mean, there are 2 attempts at hitting him outside of you.
That is true.
You can see
Small
that, right,
again.
John? You can see the giant ogre.
Nice.
Oh god.
So does the damage that I roll also go to my hunter's mark?
Yes,
And the
your hunter's mark
infused-
also gets
Not-
crit damage as
I don't
well.
think also to the infused because that's from another person.
The infusion grants you extra dice to roll. All dice for the attack is doubled.
Ooh, okay.
I see that, by the way.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure you're about to kill him.
Okay.
I really
Not
hope
consume
so.
spell slot. Cast spell. Oh, okay. So roll an extra d6.
There is
And
actually a
then-
way to make that crit, though. All right. There's a little plus sign next to it, which is add roll crit damage.
Okay, I see that now. Yeah, I'll do that for the infused strike on Stigarius.
All right. Fucking Christ. There's
8,
All right.
10,
10,
13, 20,
15, 25.
25 points of damage.
How do you kill it?
Upside down.
So, after being taken down like this hard by Doug, he just like looks up at him and goes, "I was going to go easy on you, but you've proved to me that that's unnecessary." And he like holds the maul next to Stigarius, who just like breathes out ice onto it that just like fully freezes the head of the maul, and he just like jumps up off of the wall and just brings it down like onto his head and just like caves his skull into his chest cavity and just like and just like crushes him down into it.
It's just like Doug is still like looking past him because there was an attack from the giant gavel. And it's just like, what is go? And then he turns around to see the maul go into his face and crush it inwards. He's dead.
All right, bonus action, I shift my hunter's mark onto Yogboro.
Because you can't see
Yogi the
other-
bear.
Yeah, because I can't see the other
Oh,
guy.
Yogi.
And then Stigarius goes after me,
Yep.
and he is just gonna move over to Yogi the bear, and he's gonna bite. Can't really risk that attack of opportunity, so I stay where I'm at. Ooh,
A 5.
I don't think that's gonna hit.
That does
And-
not hit the bear's AC. No.
Yeah, so it just wildly snaps at it.
It does get its reaction back though. John
Yeah.
Smith, there's a problem that you've noticed that even though that the giant is dead, there is an ogre now.
Honestly, I don't see this as much of a problem.
Why?
Indigo is very low on health, for the record.
I will use my bonus action to move my. Can I actually move the hammer?
Yeah, you should be able to move
Spiritual
the
weapon, I
hammer.
think so.
You have to be on the
I will
drawing
select
tab.
all of them. There you go.
Yeah.
So it's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
It kind of broke up in transit.
It's
There we
still mostly together. It's great.
So,
It's not-
the
count
gavel
as a
is-
victor.
Yeah, the gavel is a little bit moshed
I mean, it's
right now.
smacked the. Actually, it hasn't hit anything, so it's hard to see why it would be like that.
Alright.
And I'll go ahead and have it attack that man.
That thing.
This is the attack. That's still, yeah.
And in case you guys haven't realized,
uncheck the consume spell.
its name in the turn order is in fact friend.
It's a nice guy.
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
Gavel for 20. Nice. 12 force damage.
Yeah,
As
it takes-
justice prevails.
You have your action.
Yes, and as my action, well, first of all, for movement, I don't know. Does this guy have anything in his hands right now?
Yeah, he has a giant spear in his hands. Oh, you talking about the ogre? The ogre has a giant great club.
Hmm.
And he also appears to have like a backpack of javelins as well, not unlike Indigo.
It is old giant tradition.
It is old rage in Giants
I am
community.
Goliath.
I guess actually, yeah. I'll move down here. I will, as an action, Toll the Dead on the ogre as he is missing HP.
Right. Did you hold alt when you set it out?
No.
Okay, then roll d12 instead of the damage. He does
shit,
not
you're right.
succeed. They are not wise creatures. Yeah, just go roll a d12.
D12.
Ooh,
That's 11 damage.
And that's quite a lot of damage as you nearly bloodied it.
23 points of damage in one turn. Sweet.
Should have fed the sheep, my dude.
I was going to eat the sheep, and he's just like holding necrotic wounds. I was going to feed the sheep to me. I should do that.
Yeah, that was, you know what? I'm gonna leave it like that. And then the rest of my movement,
Oh well.
I do want to. I will risk taking an attack of opportunity and move there.
You're fine. His range is 5 feet.
Oh, thank God.
All
Then I'll
right,
move back with my last 5 feet right there.
Aurelia,
If I don't take me in, so never mind.
there's a bit of a bear problem you got going on here.
I'm gonna. Can I? Does it? Wait, I don't remember if I have to see. Does that matter? All right, you just have to hear me.
Well,
Yeah.
you can see it.
Oh, that I can see within range.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Indigo.
Cast heal word.
Yeah. It's a good word.
Is the bird the word?
I don't know that reference.
And Indigo does regain 6 HP.
Sweet.
And then, like a
Oh,
Chad, I'm going to disengage.
All right. Just fucking run.
And 50.
20, 25, 30.
Just out of there.
I'll go to here.
Yeah, I can't leave without many attacks of opportunity.
3, assuming you don't use your reaction by then.
All right, then the bear's turn, and it got a pretty. Strawn did something to it. Yeah. So it's gonna go ahead and bite out at Strawn.
No, it's not.
Ooh, you called it.
It didn't.
Does it? Does it? Hit your AC?
It didn't hit, right?
No, it didn't.
It didn't hit, right, Strawn?
Yeah.
Why
okay,
does
so
my armor class keep changing?
I did just
I
realize that
changed
his name
it
is actually
to.
Yogi Bear.
I edited
it's
it
Yogi
to
Bear.
have the mage armor calculation.
Why does it keep doing that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Didn't I
whenever
already
you.
fix that?
I know how to do it.
Yeah, it's just
But
like the
didn't I-
little
don't I
cog
keep
wheel.
I
I think you keep I think you keep importing your character sheet from D&D Beyond, and that keeps updating it.
Oh, yeah, you'd have to change it there, too.
yeah, kind of lame.
All right, then the bear does attack.
Oh,
You take 13 piercing damage.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Is your dexterity higher?
No, his
So
AC is
3?
14. Yeah. It then is gonna go ahead and. Well, these two haven't really done anything to it, so it's just gonna actually keep Keep
Oh,
attacking.
no, I only got
strong.
5.
It's gonna attack you with its claws.
It's gonna miss. It's gonna miss. It's gonna miss.
Shit.
It's gonna miss. It's missing. It's missing. It's rolling to miss. That's all. He's rolling
You
miss
take-
damage. Don't worry.
He's rolling his damage.
It does take. You do take 12 slashing damage and go unconscious as you are
unconscious.
now
Are you up?
dying.
Are you up?
Are you healed?
3 a.m. You up?
You do drop your hex then as well, so that's fine.
I was about to put it up.
Strawn, I need you to give me a death saving throw.
Oh boy.
Right click
I
it.
don't.
Right click it.
Oh yeah. Right.
Yeah, there we go.
I was like holding Control Alt Shift. I'm like, I'm fucking this.
Which
No, it's the
Standing
Konami
here.
code that gives you infinite health. No,
Oh
yes.
no. Yep.
Give me
death
a
save.
give me a death save.
Yep. It's coming.
That's
I do
one
want to point out that
success.
Strawn has more HP than I do.
Not
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's rolled 1s and 2s for both of us. Yeah.
right.
All right.
Yeah, I got 24 max.
Yeah, I have 21.
I have 25.
We all
Bragging.
suck.
I
It
rolled
is
D10.
now. It is now Friend's turn, and we come over here to get into the eyes of John Smith because he's.
I
the one
don't.
that
I'm
can see.
unconscious.
I'm. The gavel doesn't take up a space in terms of like you can move past it. I know that.
It's spectral.
Yeah. It is special.
And he's just like kind of squeezing in here. It's like,
Oh, come on. There's
It-
no way he fits in there.
he has disadvantage
Actual
on
weapon.
attacking you because how squeezed in he is.
Fair enough.
Control. That's 12 hit?
That
I don't
miss.
think 12 hits. Yeah. And the Great Club goes smashing like into the ceiling and he's just like, I can't. And he breaks it free and some rubble falls down but ultimately misses you.
You should have aimed for the kneecap. Then you don't swing above your head. Haven't you ever seen Goblin Slayer?
Indigo.
I don't know if this guy watches anime.
I mean, he is an ogre.
I'm gonna
Fat,
move
balding,
here,
ugly person.
and I'm
Definitely
going,
watches anime.
going to attack with the maul.
All right. Maul
And
him.
I'm going to use a bonus action to do ensnaring strike.
It's in your inventory, bud.
It's not, weirdly enough.
Oh, your spell, yeah.
Yeah, it's
But-
a spell, and I forgot to update it from D&D Beyond, so I gotta go grab it from my spell.
Hold on. I can just drag it down. Well, I mean, there's the...
I almost have it. I almost have it.
There it is. It's
okay,
got a weird
there-
icon.
It's an ensnaring
So are
strike.
you just using your spell, your maul to cast it? Is that how that works?
Next time you hit with a creature with a weapon attack before the spell
Yeah.
ends, yeah, okay.
So
Yeah.
you bonus action cast it, and then you hit them with a weapon, and then they make the.
You're just like trying to build an entire build around just doing a lot of damage each time you hit, which you do not hit.
Hit. Shit, dog. Yeah.
Uh,
yes, I'm doing an entire build around hitting them once and then doing shit ton of damage.
Do like 50 damage. No, you do miss though, unfortunately, and it is now
Wait.
Stigarius' turn.
Stig, yeah, Stigarius.
Yeah. He also
Stiggy.
misses.
He does not hit. Incredible work.
John Smith,
Shit.
there's a giant ogre in the hallway squeezing on after you.
Well, first, as a bonus action, my gavel of justice will slam him, give him a little spanking from behind.
Just a little slam. Just a little. As a treat.
A,
Tap.
As a treat.
A sports.
it's a very little.
Yeah, it taps.
It
it's like
literally
you-
smacks him on the ass and gives him advantage on his next thing because it gives him a little pep in his step.
It pushed him out of being unstuck.
No, I didn't roll a 1. I rolled a 2. All right, as my real turn.
I mean,
You know what? It's right next to me. I'll
right there. Might as well give him a
go
spell.
ahead. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I will cast as
give him
my
the sloppy top.
action. I will cast inflict wounds.
Ooh,
Give
do
him
it.
the old dick twist.
Give me all. I'd grab his nipples. and
Twist
twist. I know. Do consume spell slot. Unlucky.
Oh no. Yeah,
Suplexing a baby.
you touch him and you realize that as you feel the magic's work, you realize that you're touching his hide armor, and you necrotically did it to his hide armor.
Unfortunate. Sorry, your skin is so rough that
You
it's hard
confused
to
it, yeah.
hard to tell.
You
Yeah.
invest in some
That was
moisturizer.
tingly. Do it again.
Dude, yeah, give me 6 seconds.
Aurelia.
Hold on. Give me 5 minutes of sandwich.
And
gonna-
that will be it. I will
I'm gonna-
keep him squeezed there.
I'm gonna healing word Strawn.
Alright.
Advanced tactic. Of making sure there's as many people to deal with this, so I never have to.
Strawn wakes up with 6 HP.
That's not
Currently
max.
prone on the ground.
Oh, it's not Matt.
And then I'm just gonna firebolt it.
Alright. Bolt.
You get up and fight my battles for me.
Roll damage.
Don't you see? I'm still in danger. Nice.
Yeah, that makes sense. It is bloodied now. Finally.
Nah,
You know
you're
what?
welcome.
You know what I can do since I didn't hit it with anything? I could add my infused strikes to. Wait.
I think it's a
Hold on.
weapon attack. It has to be a weapon attack, not a spell attack.
Oh. Also, it has to be a creature I can see within 30 feet of me.
Your drink doesn't have eyes.
And I can't even see you.
Well, technically,
You know what
it's
it's forward to?
Stigarius' dies, yeah.
It's its next turn, and I'm probably gonna go down again.
Stigarius does have eyes, by the way. I just drew it this way.
He just elects not to use them.
Yeah.
Yogabaro's turn, and he's going to turn around and look out at Indigo, and he's going to go and attack Indigo with some claws. No.
Told you to suck my dick.
And then it's going to bite him.
Ooh,
That was
That bite will go through.
that wobbled. It almost gave it to you.
That 9 piercing damage.
You told him to suck its dick, and then it went for the draw.
Yeah,
Just
dude.
absolutely ripped it off.
Yep, and it just kind of like you manage to block its strike with its claws, but then it just takes a chunk out of your shoulder.
The like one that doesn't have the fucking bird skull on it. And
Yeah.
it's just like, God, I need the second bird skull.
Strong,
Rookie
you're
mistake going
currently
with the
prone
one.
on the ground, but you're awake and you're alive.
Good
I'm gonna
morning.
struggling get back up. I'm gonna psychically thank Blizz. And just I'm gonna it's not the best, but I'm going to like open hand right next to it, Eldritch Blast.
Then we'll have disadvantage with it then.
Aim for the taint.
Maybe Toll the Dead would be better because wisdom save on a animal.
Fair.
Yeah,
And
sure.
you do a
I'll-
disadvantage.
Yeah,
like
instead
that.
of Eldritch Blast with a disadvantage.
Yeah, I'll totally.
But Eldritch Blast would be cooler if it succeeded.
All
That's
right.
true.
Now, did you hold Alt when you clicked on the spell?
No.
Roll a
Just give me a D12 then. Yeah.
Every time.
It does fail, so it does take the toll of the dead damage. Jesus.
Nice.
It is on death's door as it's just
Bell
here's the
damage.
bell and it just. That's what bears sound like when they're dying.
Oh shit, where's Shaggy? She's gotta be around here somewhere.
If that's nothing else, then it's friend's turn.
Yeah, I can only do actions.
You should stand up.
He did.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
okay.
All right, then we move on over to John Smith as he is going to be attacked at disadvantage. Well, actually, hold on. The guy just reels back, like unstucking himself, and then he takes out a javelin and he chucks it at you.
Can he occupy the space in my spiritual weapon?
Yes, he can.
Yes.
Okay.
It's only spiritual.
It's okay, he misses.
He does miss.
Gets caught by your paperwork.
Like it hits me in the chest, and I open my suit
Fucking,
and see like
fucking,
fucking
the
claw.
fucking JoJo meme. My sword saved my life.
Indigo, it is your turn.
All right. right.
people I could have
Here we go
signed up with
again.
those.
Mall time.
I go into a rage.
That does hit.
roll.
That hits.
Sweet. So that's 12 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, also give me a
plus-
Constitution saving throw for concentration on the not the spiritual
It's
weapon, the
not.
ensnaring strike. Yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah. Because ensnaring strike is concentration.
Shit. Lost
Nope,
that.
you don't have. Yeah, you don't have your ensnaring strike,
right.
unfortunately.
Just my hunter's mark.
And your
Um,
dog attack.
It is dead. How do you kill it?
Alright. Hold on, I want to see the damage. 17.
And your infused strike. Don't worry about that.
Well, I won't use my reaction on that then.
It's not your
17.
reaction. It's its reaction.
I know, but I'm not going to use its reaction.
All right. Just because that means you still have your own reaction. That's all I'm just saying. As you do kill it, how do you kill it?
It's just a situation where, like, we've been going back and forth with this bear, and we've been, like, missing, and then it's just, like, as it, like, looks down, and it's definitely going to make another meal of straw, and it's just like, oh, no, you don't! And it's just, like, the, like, fucking, like, hammer right to the side of the temple that just, like, spins it around, and it just, like, slumps to the floor. Just like, no more picnic baskets. Yeah.
One is covered in blood.
Yeah, it took out something vital when it took you.
Little
All right.
bits of blood and an eyeball is just on the side of my face.
3, 4, 5, 6. I move my Hunter's Mark bonus action onto this guy.
Hunter's mark.
And Sigarius has a 40-foot movement speed.
Yeah.
But I imagine it's much faster.
Yeah, fucking, as he gets over there, left hand is holding the maul, and he just fucking, like, looks at the ogre and just, like, points his finger. And this ogre hasn't seen the Drake. This
No.
ogre hasn't seen Indigo. He has no idea what's coming for him. And Sigarius
You
just
should have it run under where John is.
yeah, just Sigarius just fucking just bounds around like under. I can't do it because of tokens colliding with walls, but it just fucking comes all the way around and just fucking like just chomps into.
Oh, I just figured out why this map is so laggy. This is so poorly optimized. Yeah, my
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, there's so many walls here. They're just I fucked this one up so bad.
You're good.
I set it up before I realized proper strategy for this type of shit. All right, yeah, that hits.
All right, and
And ogre's just like, why dragon? No
Yeah.
dragon.
1 point of piercing damage and 2 points of damage. It's just like and just like sinks its teeth like into his like hand.
Yeah.
And it's just like
Um,
hanging off of him like a dog.
John, it's your turn.
With my bonus action, I don't know if I have to move it, but it attacks.
Yeah, but go ahead.
It's coming. Do not consume spell slot. Thank you. That
Yeah,
to
that
be
hits.
like a 19. 12 to what? Okay, cool.
Damn, itch.
Damage. 7.
Whack. It is definitely bloodied by this point. Yeah.
Immediately.
Anything you're doing, John Smith of Smith and Co.
I mean, yeah, yes, of course. I'm just wondering whether I should use another spell slot. I will keep them for heals. I don't think I need to. Toll the dead! And I'm holding shift.
It's all.
It's all.
It's all.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just when there's versatile damage, you have to hold Alt to get it. It does save though. Aurelia, you don't know what's going on, but there is still like toll bells ringing. Fucking hell! Ah,
Yeah. There's
fuck.
bell tolls dinging. There's dole bells bringing.
Yeah, it's not a fun time. Yeah.
Slinging.
Old smells.
Hash
gonna
slinging slash.
Forward to here, and then just kind of healing word Strawn again, and be like, "Hey, buddy, it's okay. Like you're doing okay. You're doing all right, man. Like, hey, you're gonna go get it, man." And just like trying to hype them up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
a 3.
Strawn heals for 7 more HP.
And then I'm just gonna cast guidance because I can't see the ogre. I'm gonna
All right.
cast guidance on Strawn and then move to the corner of the pit.
All right, then Strawn, it is your turn.
There's so many bodies. You can have so many bodies.
There's a lot of bodies here.
Worry about that later. Where the fuck are things? I
And
can't see
these
anything.
walls are a little fucked, so be careful.
Good. Here, here! I can see something over here.
Over yonder.
Over yonder. I'll say that.
And
It kind of
hopefully
has.
it cannot get to me.
It's been a little difficult for them to get that way.
And here it is now that I shall Elder Wolf.
Elder
No.
Some apple dabbles.
Apple dabbles.
I love that board game.
Apple dabbles.
Apple the dabbles.
All right, then it is. It is Friend's turn, yeah, and he's gonna just. Probably the best eyes we can get on this is Indigo as it does slam down at the little Drake with its great club, and it hits.
That'll hit, yeah.
Bonk! As it takes 11 hit points off of it.
It is bloodied.
I show dog new trick. Fetch stick. Whack.
Blood dead.
No, you have to throw it. You can't just beat them.
Yeah.
Whack again. No, it doesn't.
I'm going to get PETA on your ass.
Indigo. There's no PETA in this time period. There's apparently
I
insurance companies, but there's no PETA.
I move this way and I'm going to attack with my maul.
Your grand mal.
My grand maul.
Nope.
Not gonna hit though.
Nope.
Man, I wish I could be strong as you one day, hitting someone with an entire maul.
Yep. Stigarius is gonna retaliate for that attack though.
Nope.
No, he's not.
He's just like chewing at the thick hide of this giant ogre, and the ogre's just like, "No, dog, you fetch stick," and it waves around the giant stick.
Successfully drawing fire though. You guys
John
go
Smith.
for this.
I use my bonus action to mallet it,
Mallet.
to uncheck this box every time.
Mallet and mallet.
Mallet.
That does
Mallet.
it. Do mallet damage.
Mallet damage.
Get me mallet. You have malleted it. It is malleted.
It is mailed.
So it just gets like hit in the at the back of its ass. It's like, hey,
A little bit harder
stop
this
that.
time. Smack.
Yeah.
If my hammer doesn't get you, theirs will.
John Smith, anything else you're doing?
And once again, Toll of the Dead.
Alt.
This is quite
Hold
comfortable
on.
where I am. I'm holding Alt.
Yep, you're holding Alt, then click. And that will initiate the
That
better
is
rolls
weird.
versatile damage. What
Yeah,
the
that-
fuck?
Okay, so what you're gonna do? Here's the other option. When you go to click on it, click on like the word, and there's an option next to roll that says Alt roll. Click on that word.
So fucking. Why is it busted?
No, it's the same thing on that
That's
actual.
just weird.
Oh.
All right.
I kind of see what the fuck it's doing, and it's stupid.
Yeah.
All right. Well, just roll a d12.
Yes.
Yeah. Assuming he fails. But he must fail first because he succeeded. This guy succeeded a lot of wisdom saving.
No, he
throws.
didn't. He,
Not this one.
not this one.
Sweet.
Another 7 damage.
It is hurt. It's pretty hurt right now, bro. It's pretty jacked.
Not gonna lie.
Aurelia.
Do you hear the Christmas bells?
No, those are very different types of bells. Yeah, this map isn't optimized at all because of how many fucking walls I put on it.
Also,
Because
Stigarius
very
is small,
fine-tuned
so
it.
feel free to shoot over them.
Yeah, for every other map I've made for this game, the walls are much more spaced out. There's far less of them. Only as many as are needed. This one I went very excessive because it was before I knew how to set walls up properly.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm having fun here. I didn't get downed. I'm gonna
For
cast Chaos Bolt.
All right. Throw the Chaos Bolt damage.
Jumps
Yeah,
strong,
I have
doesn't-
another spell slot. I can do it. I won't roll doubles. I won't roll at all.
That does hit.
Oh,
It does not have a high AC.
You didn't roll doubles.
8 and 3. Let's see. Fire and
crits?
thunder. I'll roll. Oh, it's thunder damage now. So it's 19 thunder.
What is up with this? This is so fun. Look at it. Look at all the damage you rolled. Like what? Oh, that's your attack roll. Okay, I figured it out. All right.
Yeah.
That extra D4 right there is already included with the original roll. That 15. So that's, I don't know what's going on there. So thunder damage?
Oh, it's because I upcasted it.
Oh, no. Yes.
Yeah, it's at a higher level. Yeah. I didn't have another first level spell slot, but I had a second level.
Wait, 1d6 extra damage of the type rolled for each slot.
Yeah, 2d8,
But it
2d6
already
now.
does 2d6 plus 1d6.
So it does
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, I get it now. I understand. I didn't know you upcasted it. My bad. Yeah, so you do hit. How do you kill it? You said thunder damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is when I cast Chaos Bolt, it looks a little bit like Flubber. Like it's a mass that pulls on itself and goes generally in one direction, but looks very easily like it could force itself to go in another. And once it collides with the body, it decides what to do with itself, and it internalizes it and as thunder damage, but not the sound, just the impact, and it just disintegrates the body. Just atomizes him.
Yeah, friend is gone. There is no friend anymore. And that brings a close to combat.
Ugh.
Raleigh
That was
is that was
Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, only
What-
fought
what
one guy.
happened?
Ugh. Go.
What are you talking about?
Indigo sits down.
I
5
still, actually have no idea that there even was a bear because I never saw it.
Never saw
Yeah.
the bear.
Ugh.
There was, though. It was there. The bear was
Yep.
there.
I don't know if I believe you.
Indigo will take John to go see the bear.
No,
bear-
I'm sorry. Let me sit down for a second.
I'm gonna go up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go explore the surrounding area.
All right, then let me go ahead and click on stop.
What's this?
Ooh.
Inside here, you see what appears to be some kind of ancient tomb.
Let's defile a
the-
grave.
Steps are very much carved up into this room, and it's very narrow, but there is a 15-foot square room with a sarcophagus in the middle, with a rectangular stone block sarcophagus.
Perhaps we should take short rest first before we
Pictographs
explore
on the walls of the chamber tell a tale of one tribe's journey through mighty mountains and across a perilous tundra. That's what it says. So there appears to be some storytelling iconography on the walls surrounding it.
Can I roll
Write this
religion
down.
to see what this is?
Yeah.
You wouldn't be
What
religion, it would be history.
Yes.
I'll give history a shot.
I'm gonna
It's
chance
the
it and
same
walk-
roll.
You walk in, nothing happens.
13.
11.
walk right here.
Stop moving around without everybody, John. I can't tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
I
think
just
we
see
should
like
take a
moving
short-
on.
I think we
Okay.
should take a short rest.
You don't really know what this tribe is. Your history roll tells you that this is like some sort of tale of a journey, but you've never heard of it. Yeah, that's about it. There's just a sarcophagus in the middle here. It doesn't look like it's strapped down or anything. You could probably push it off if you were strong enough.
Yeah, can I?
I think we should push it off.
Maybe we should short rest first.
No.
No.
It'll be fine.
No, what could possibly go wrong?
I bring Stigarius to me first, and then we open this.
You should be able to move it yourself, but it doesn't have
Yeah,
it doesn't have vision that you can use because you don't see out of its eyes. It just has its
Correct.
own vision.
And it much like a dog, is just like coiled around my legs.
So you guys are taking a short rest. You're not telling John. John's just somewhere else in the cave.
Yeah, we're calling John. We're like, John, please come.
Oh, I thought we were
Yes, I'm on my way.
pushing the thing off.
All
the
right,
screen.
I'm right here. See, I can see you.
going to rest in here for a second, and then we are going to
What
further.
would you rest?
So, John, in that room that you were just in, just because you were there, and I need to point it out, it appears to be there is some massive barrels that are kind of hooked up onto the ceiling somewhere, like held aloft to make room. And on one of the one second, on the side of those barrels is a what it looks to be like a town's heraldry, and I can go and throw it out here. And you would know that this is Good Mead's heraldry. This is the so this would appear to be what you were looking for.
Guys, I found the booze, by the way, as I was walking around.
Wonderful. We can get this shipment back home after we rest for a second.
Do we have any way of carrying 3 large barrels full of liquid?
No.
I can roll them.
I can hold like 1 or 2 of them, maybe 1.
Yeah, maybe one.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong.
I mean, just that we have access to it is enough because we can get people.
We
to come
can
back
bring some people back here and forth, but
I just don't want any peasants stealing my alcohol.
it's fun.
All right, so
Let's
you guys
get-
are taking a short rest. Yeah, so you
Alright.
can go ahead. An hour passes by, and you guys are resting. So you
Short
guys-
rest.
You aren't perturbed by anything, so it seems fine. You guys can go ahead and roll your hit dice to regain some health. I think that encounter might have gone a lot
Why are you
different.
guys all beat up and shit? It's
It's
little
been a
weird.
bit.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine with that.
Point away from Max. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you
3
go.
away.
Oh, I didn't.
Indigo does need to light another torch though in that time because it's been an hour and yours goes out. So just
Alright.
remove another torch. And, like, there you go. It has been an hour, so you have an hour left on Stigarius. Stigarius
Yep.
also has their own hit dice. They're D10s equal to your level.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So you can roll their
As
hit
many
dice too.
D10s equal to your level?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
So
But there's nowhere to track it on an NPC character sheet because usually
yeah, that's
players don't have controls over NPCs, but whatever.
it's unfortunate.
I'm basically
Yeah,
back to full.
It has a +2 Constitution modifier, so I think you just healed it up.
It's the same, yeah.
Yeah. Right. So
Yeah.
Let's rob his tomb.
All right, I help open up the
everybody who is pushing it open, I need to know your strength scores.
So-
18.
So I
I'm gonna just
say I'm
back up
helping,
real
but I'm not that strong.
Hey, neither am I.
If I have Stigarius help me, his is 60.
I am actually somewhat strong, but I also don't feel like standing next to a crypt that we're about to open. That seems unwise.
What are you,
All right,
blood?
so all of you, so
Mine's an
there's
11, by the way.
18, 11,
7.
16,
16.
Yeah, I got 7.
2, 3. Yeah, that's enough. So with your guys' combined strength, if even one of you wasn't pushing this, there was no way you were going to be able to get it open. But with all of you, other than John pushing it, your combined strength scores. Yeah. You start pushing the lid off of the coffin, and you do, and what appears to be a mummified body of what appears to be some sort of war chief, probably the same one depicted on the murals. In one hand, there is a tiny. One second. I'm sorry. I just need to make sure I got this right. There appears to be like a pearl in one hand, and then the other one appears to be a wooden stick that you would assume is a wand of some kind.
Who wants the wand? Who wants the
Pearls
pearl?
before wands.
Can
Does anyone know what these do?
Hold on, wait. I
Can
cast
anyone
detect
tell if it's
magic.
magical? Yeah.
You cast detect magic.
Yep.
There appears to be some sort of awful magic at play here. The items themselves have their own magical properties, but around the body, you almost feel like a shiver go up your spine.
This is very bad magic.
How the fuck did you get in that wall?
I would advise against taking these items.
It's lagging the fuck out.
There's something incredibly wrong with this situation. That is.
Thank you.
I am going to tell
we seal
everybody
back up.
to leave the room.
Yes, that is Indigo literally saying, "I have done
Holy
all
shit.
I can," and then leaving the room. Literally saying like, "I told you."
Fucking hell. All right, I'm sorry. Zaltu, something's going on there. Yeah, these walls, like I said, they're like, yeah, for Isaac and Brandon, like, do you remember how I did the first map for the other campaign? Yeah, it's basically I set the walls the same way, so it's just all fucked.
Yep.
All right, so I'm Indigo and Aurelia are leaving.
Indigo has explained that this magic is fucked up and you guys shouldn't touch it or fuck with it at all, but he knows who he's talking to, so he's leaving, so he has plausible deniability.
Are you staying or are you leaving?
Is Strawn staying?
Yes, I'm staying.
Then I'm absolutely staying.
Sorry,
Alright.
I can't move my token. What
Yeah, you've lost
Kind-
privileges.
magic? Did,
I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
what schools did I get from them?
Oh, that's a good question. As everything is lagging to fuck because of how horribly optimized this map is. That's a good question because they're magical items, so it's never clear what that means when it comes to schools of magic. I assume schools of magic when you're like detecting magic. I always assume that it means like the spell, not the item. Like otherwise, it's just like the item is magical.
Doesn't most things with magic give a school though?
No.
Nope.
It's
magical items don't
reading-
tell me what school
Being
they
a
are from.
DM and hearing someone say I cast detect magic fucking sucks.
I was
I'm
gonna say me the entire last campaign.
Yeah, it sucked so hard.
I'm gonna say, for my own sanity's sake, detect magic when you use it on a magical item. If it's not a spell, you don't get the school. It's just it's a magic item.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick up the stick.
Pick up this wand. You feel a spine-chilling coldness to yourself, but after you pick up the stick, nothing happens.
I'm gonna grab the pearl.
You pick up the pearl, and a spine-chilling coldness goes up your spine.
Awesome.
But other
Pick
than
up
that,
the pearl.
you're fine. Fucking how the hell did you get in the wall, Indigo?
I don't know. I've left the campaign and I'm trying to rejoin. I couldn't control my token anymore.
We're...
Listen, all right. I was trying to go to the petting zoo.
Actually,
as soon as you guys have explored this place, I'm just gonna go ahead and close out the map because it's lagging everybody, and then we're good.
Just tell me what I find when I go to the petting zoo. I'm keeping detect magic up.
the fun thing
There
about
are-
Foundry is it actually gives your token sentience.
Yeah, it's a very omniscient AI. It's decided.
It lags out some computers.
you
it
pick
generates
up-
an entire life form.
You pick up the pearl, and other than like the spine-chilling coldness that you felt, there doesn't appear to be anything.
So I'm gonna turn to Aurelia and be like, "So, anything happened to you?"
A weird shiver, but nothing to deter me.
Yeah, and just to kind of like throw ourselves some face downs. This massive fire pit that Indigo you have found yourself in appears to be just a normal storage area. There's some carts strewn about, some boxes and whatnot, probably all from similar raids. There is an entire pen full of sheep and goats.
Set them free.
We can bring him back.
There is something roasting on the fire.
Don't burn it. Don't burn it.
Yeah, I make sure it doesn't burn. What is it?
Give
Can I
me
get a
give me a nature
Yeah.
roll.
Give me a taste roll.
Because it
But it's not
does
perception.
not appear to be a goat or a sheep.
Smaller bear.
7?
It's not a goat or a sheep. You don't know what it is.
does it appear to be the speaker?
No. You know the
No, we
speaker's
have-
in town. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
but the
feed
shrine
it,
was of the
feed
flaming
it to
sword.
Stigarius, whatever it is.
He eats it.
Oh, that's fine.
Nothing seems to have happened.
Mission accomplished.
I continue exploring.
Aurelia and Strawn are gonna dip out of the crypt, I assume.
You
I
had
still have something that I want to do.
there is basically an empty room in here. Oh yeah, that appears to be like another exit out to outside. Yeah, but up there you see what appears to be just like a pit full of stuff, like garbage, excrements,
It's the toilet.
ogre dung. That absolute smell.
Hey, we found the bathroom.
You found the refuse pit. Yeah.
After
Now, keep in
campaigns
mind-
and campaigns of asking.
Detect magic is up.
There is nothing magical in the pit.
Damn it.
You guys have basically seen
sucks.
everything
Wow,
all
that is one
in
big
this
pile
cave.
of magic.
So I'm gonna go ahead and bring us back out. We're not in Good Mead, but I'm gonna use the Good Mead map. So now everybody should stop fucking lagging.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Wonderful.
So we are still within that place of the verdict layer. Zaltu's still stuck on it because he's lagging the fuck out. There you go.
If I
the
put
base
the wand back, do I feel anything?
You feel that chilling feel in the back of your neck. It goes away.
Oh.
However,
I-
I will point out that putting it back is some pussy shit.
If I take it again, but
Oh, your neck.
put
You're back.
like
Pussy and your crack.
a knife or something there, does it do anything?
No, you still feel like a very strange chillness to your back, to the back of your neck, like you're being watched.
So I can't Indiana Jones this.
No, it is worth noting that in that scene in Indiana Jones, he still triggered the trap.
Aurelia is just like throwing the pearl from hand to hand, like just
Yeah.
very casually, like it's nothing.
Right.
Indigo does not see this. He does see it, but he does not see this.
I close
Yeah,
my
you're-
eyes.
He is
you're-
aware of it, but he doesn't see it.
When you close your eyes, you feel as if something's watching you. A presence of war.
I
A
do
presence
any-
of malevolence.
anyway.
Well, you feel like another one. It's like for you, Strawn, it's almost like somebody's coming in on some turf they're not supposed to be on.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
these
we
eyes are
hate
new into the
Fucking
fucking
the sharks and the
billion
jets. I'm stupid.
I'm still on the old map.
You're stuck.
I can move.
Refresh, because that's not the active map anymore. So if you refresh the page, it will throw you on Good Mead, which is the active map.
Yeah, I'm on Good Mead.
Fingers crossed.
All right.
So we've become heroes now.
Yeah, we can return to Good Mead and we can inform them. I will try to bring at least one barrel back. I'm a hardy, big, strong lad.
Yeah, as proof that we have it.
Allow me to look up something. We are kind of at
My
time, so we kind
carry-
of want to. No,
Yeah,
each
my
one
carry-
weighs 200 pounds.
Yeah, my carry weight is fucking way bigger than that.
All right, so you look into the
5'4".
barrels and you start weighing them down because there's nothing stopping you at this point. You look into all three, and when you pull down the last one, you realize it's very, very light. You lay it down and it's completely empty.
Damn.
But the other two are still filled with what appears to be ale. 20
Hell yeah.
gallons of ale.
That's a lot of alcohol.
If someone wants to hold 100, or if somebody wants to hold 10 pounds of stuff for me,
Real
I
fast.
can carry 2 of these back.
Let me check if I can.
And there is
stuff.
there is also a basket in that room as well, with the caskets. It appears to have a bunch of little metal bobs and bibs sticking out.
All right, cool. Yeah, literally, if somebody wants to hold my maul, I can carry 2 of these. I can carry both the
You
casks
just
back.
holster
Oh,
your
sweet, the
maul.
mall.
Yeah, hold the maul, and I can carry both the casks back.
I'll hold your nice mall.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Fucking bringing a strong Goliath makes walking through the fucking tundra much easier.
do you guys look into the basket?
I'll look in the basket.
Inside
basket.
there's quite a lot of silver and copper in there, as long as with a translucent pink gemstone. a healer's
Ooh.
kit, a hunter's trap, and a small rabbit skin bag containing what appears to be silver, like these little sling stones, but they've been silvered.
Oh, sweet. Let's take
I
that
want
shit.
the bag, but someone else can have the sling stuff.
Yeah,
Anybody
we'll
use
need a
sling?
sling then for that, because that'll help us fight werewolves.
Yeah.
Why not?
the
But
werewolves,
they're
the ton-
counting the coins out themselves. You find 72 silver and 344 copper, and I can go and throw that out down in chat.
Oh, you gotta divide that.
There you go.
Is this like our basket? I don't remember anyone complaining about a basket.
Yeah.
No, this is in the same room that the barrels were found in. So you would have been like the first time you've been in that room. It was right next to the sarcophagus room, to the right of it.
Okay.
Nice basket.
But because the map is lagging us so bad, I took us off of it.
Yeah.
All right, so you're essentially like, so Indigo, you gave the malf to somebody else to hold on to for the moment while you hold the two massive barrels. All right.
Yep.
And you guys have the stuff inside the basket as well. And you saw there's a gemstone in there as long with the healer's kit and hunter's trap. So if you guys want those as well.
I'll take the healer's kit.
It basically does the exact same thing that your stabilize spell does, but
Exactly.
on resources. Yeah, all right. And that's where we'll end it for today.